At this time, please stand and remove all for the presentation of colors by the American Legion Post 81. Mike Felton, David Shorehide, Neil Hefner, Karen Williams, P.J. Fallon, Richard Carter Center.
Check. Okay, I can hear it. Did you hear that? I think I know what the problem is.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Event Center in Ripley, Mississippi for the Tippah County Tournament Championship game between the Wildcats and Blue Mountain Lady Cougars. We'll have the starting lineups here in just a few moments. Color guard was a very good thing for us today. We got them honored to come to center court with the flags, and I'll tell you, that was a great thing there. We hope you'll stay with us today on TV 19. We'll see some good basketball. One that comes into the finals, and also Blue Mountain. So we will have both teams ready to play today, and also the boys' game tonight. It's going to be a good one too. And Falkner will be playing Pine Grove, and that's got some interesting things going on in there. Coach Hopper played at Pine Grove, and Coach Walker, who coaches at Pine Grove, coached at Falkner a few years ago. So it's going to be an interesting game. So here's the starting lineups. You got the mic on, starting lineup.
Peyton Taylor here to give you the starting lineups of tonight's women's championship here at Tippah County Tournament. Walnut going to start off with number 2, Madeline Von Cannon. Number 4, Henley Cisco. Number 5, Jayla Meeks. Number 11, Harley Garner. And number 14, Madison Weeks. Walnut comes in at 9-6 overall in the season. 72-46, a win over Falkner on Thursday night to advance them to this point in the championship game. Von Cannon had a 37-point game in that one to help lead the Wildcats to the championship affair. Now the starting lineup for Blue Mountain: number 10, Arari Foote; number 20, Kiana Foote; number 22, Morgan Chills; number 31, Akila Lipsy; and number 32, Ireland Rakestraw. Blue Mountain comes in at 12-3 on the year, only losing to Ingomar, Belmont, and Morville. Those are 3 state championship contenders in their respective classes. 48-42, they beat Ripley last night in a game against the talented Tiger squad to bring them to this championship today. And Mr. Terry, we obviously a native of Tippah County. How many times do you remember seeing, especially in a Ripley building like this, you see a a championship game in Ripley in women's basketball that doesn't include the Tigers. It's a kind of an interesting night tonight.
Well, it is for both, Corey. It's the girls. I think the boys was like 1993, the last time Ripley hadn't been into the finals of the Tippah County tournament since 1993. Ball is controlled by Blue Mountain, and Great Straw brings it over to Foot. Foot brings it back to her up top of her, and she's bringing it all the way around for Foot. Foot brings it to her sister, the Foot, and she sticks it inside, and they score. Number 31, that is Lipsy, inside. Garner brings it up the floor, over to Cisco. Cisco penetrates the baseline, kicks it over to Von Cannon. Von Cannon's going to shoot a three off the glass, no good. Ball is rebounded in there by Lipsy. Lipsy over to right straw, back to Foot. Foot brings it into the front court. She's looking, can't find anybody against the man. Looks like they're trying to run a 2-3 zone. Walnut's run 2-3 zone, trying to stop that shooting outside.
Well, that's what you're going to see a lot of teams do, Terry, against an athletic team like Blue Mountain. When you know you don't quite match up athletically, you're going to get in that zone to prevent that athleticism getting to the rim.
That's right. Cisco brings it down the floor.
Size advantage of number 10, number 20 for Foot. She goes up, gets position, but does not draw the shot.
Cisco brings it over to Garner. Garner thinks about it. Now she passes a give and go to Von Cannon over to Cisco. Cisco's going to shoot a long three. That's no good. Rebound by Rakestraw. Rakestraw brings it up to Foot. Foot brings it all the way to her sister on the other side for a give and go, and she missed the layup.
That's a tough miss, and Walnut's got to be thankful for that. They've gotten 2 good shots to start this one. They've got to convert on the offensive end.
Right. Ball is saved by Von Cannon back to Garner. Garner's going to penetrate the lane and kick it out to Meeks. Meeks over to Cisco. Cisco back to Garner. Garner's going to penetrate and kick it to Von Cannon. She's going to shoot the three. That's good. That's a nice shot there by Von Cannon to get the Lady Wildcats on the board.
Walnut needed that. Like I just said, you start 0 for 2 from 3. Walnut knows they're going to have to convert on outside shots if they're going to beat Blue Mountain. This is a team that's hard to drive in on as Blue Mountain gets a nice run at the rim there from Rakestraw.
That's right. Garner brings it into the front court. She's looking. Now she passes over to Meeks. Meeks over to Cisco. And to Von Cannon on the baseline. She has the ball knocked out, but she picks it back up. Brings it back to Weeks. Weeks over to Von Cannon on the baseline. She's going to shoot and draw the foul. That foul's going to be on number 32. I believe that's Rakestraw. First team foul. We got a little legend calling today. Mr. John Stroud, leading scorer at Ole Miss. Did you know that, Mr. John? John Stroud was a leading scorer at Ole Miss. He's calling basketball, high school basketball.
Got to throw it in. I'm a West Union alum. West Union alum as well.
That's
John
right.
Stroud.
That's right. He is, and he's the leading scorer at Ole Miss.
0 for 2 trip there for Von Cannon. Definitely not what Walnut was wanting to see. Or excuse me, 1 for 2. 1 for 2 trip.
Yeah. Foot shoots a long three, and it's off no good. Rebound by Foot, and she's going to stick it back in the goal. 6-4, 5:23 to go in the first quarter. Garner brings it into the front court. Now she's looking. She gets it to Von Cannon to free throw line. She gets it to Cisco, and Weeks is in the same place. They lose the ball. And now Foot's bringing it to the other Foot. She's going to shoot and score.
It's such a tough thing, Terry, when you get out on a team like Blue Mountain, they get out on the run, it's almost like they're just going straight downhill. It's hard to stop.
That's right. That's right. Von Cannon shoots a three and misses. There comes a Foot all the way up the floor. They're trying to slow her down. She's going to bring it into the front court. Now over to number 24, and then back to number 31. That's Lipsy. She scores. It's 10-4 in favor of Blue Mountain. Blue Mountain ends in a man-to-man. Over to Cisco on the baseline. Now back to Weeks. Weeks tries to lob it into Von Cannon. Ball took it away by number 24. That's Foot. She passes it to number 10. It's 10 Foot. And she's going to bring it into the front court.
A lot of contact there, but in a championship game like this, a lot of times you're going to see officials let them play. Walnut knows it's going to be a physical basketball game.
Rakestraw hits a three from the baseline, and now the ball goes all the way down to Von Cannon. She drives baseline, and that's a block on number 10 Foot. 13-4, Blue Mountain in front. 4 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Walnut just tried to match the speed, almost immediately getting the ball in and running down the court. You fine with taking those opportunities, but once you get in the half court, you don't have that open shot. You got to make sure you slow it down against a team like this. Don't speed up to their game.
That's right. Weeks misses a shot. The ball's loose on the floor. There'll be a jump ball. Jump ball gives it back to the Cougars. Now they're saying possession was wrong. So it's going to be Walnut's basketball. Meeks to throw the ball in. Von Cannon comes off the screen, now all the way out front. She looks, can't find anybody. She passes Cisco. Cisco's going to shoot a long three off the glass, no good. Rakestraw gets the ball up to number 24. And she shoots and scores. Foul on number, I believe that foul is going to be on number 4, I believe.
It's going to be a Walnut regardless. Yeah. We know that.
Fouls. But go to the line.
It's going to be number 14 for Walnut picking up the foul there.
That's Weeks.
And you see there, there's a lot of positives to playing a zone, Terry. You know that. But also there's some negatives. And one of those is when a team like Blue Mountain pushes it out in transition off a rebound, you can't get back in that zone. So you've got to find somebody to pick up ball. They did it a little bit too late and allowed penetration to get too close to the basket.
That's right, yeah. She missed both free throws, gets the rebound back 2 foot. And there's a foul in there on number 5. That foul will be on Meeks. That's the second team foul. Be Blue Mountain's ball on the side. Rakestraw to throw the ball in. She throws it in the foot. A foot throws it over to her sister. She's looking, can't find anybody. Ball is stolen by Garner. Garner's going to pull up and pay it to Von Cannon. She's going to shoot a 3. That's good.
That is a fantastic job by number 11 of Walnut. You're going to see that's Garner. She slows it down. She realizes she doesn't have the numbers. You pull it out, and you've got Von Cannon trailing perfectly for a wide-open 3.
That's right. Foot is at the top of the key. She's looking. Von Cannon's Gardner. Now they're trying to trap her, and she kicks it in the baseline to the other Foot girl, and she loses the ball. Von Cannon's coming all the way down the floor. She scores.
All of a sudden, Walnut's on a little 5-0 run. They've cut this one down to a 4-point game.
Foot brings it into the front court. She's looking inside, looking for Lipsy. Can't find her. Can't find Rakestraw. They're kind of guarding her, keeping her on the baseline there. Now she gets it into Lipsy, over to Rakestraw. Rakestraw's going to pull up and jump. Shoot, no good. Rebound in there by Meeks. Meeks throws it down to Von Cannon. Von Cannon thinks about shooting, now throws it to Weeks. But it's knocked out of bounds by the Lady Cougars.
That was a good job recovering by Blue Mountain.
It was.
Saves an easy 2 points for Walnut. But all of a sudden, Walnuts feel like they've got some momentum running a little bit. Let's see if they continue working the ball around the perimeter offensively and doing what's working for them.
Blue Mountain knocks the ball out of bounds. Be back to Reds. Stays with Wildcats. Substitution coming in for Blue Mountain is number 11. That's the 4th Foot girl that's in the ball game.
The Foot family must be very prideful in Blue Mountain.
I agree with you. I agree. Ball's into Weeks at the baseline. She's going to shoot. No good. She gets her own rebound and sticks it back in. Nice job there by Weeks to stay with her shot after she got blocked.
Look, I'll tell you so far, Terry, I've been really impressed. Walnut, they're undersized. They're a little bit outmatched athletically, just to put it clearly. But they have battled in this game. They've been physical, just as physical to this point as Blue Mountain, and that's exactly what they knew they'd have to do to be in this ball game.
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree. And there's a foul on Von Cannon. That's her first. And team third. 11-13. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Foot looking against this 2-3 zone. She's trying to figure out where she can pass the ball. She's trying to look inside the lips and can't find her. She does a long cross-court pass to Foot, and she's going to penetrate the baseline and come back to the other Foot girl, and she's going to shoot a 3 that's no good. Ball is loose. Meeks picks it up, throws a long pass, but it's knocked out of bounds. She was trying to get that to Von Cannon and run the break.
This Blue Mountain team's tough to run a break on. We've talked about it so much, and we'll continue to. One of the more athletic 1A teams you're going to see in women's basketball this year. When you try to get out on the break on them, you better be perfect because they're running from every direction.
That's right. Von Cannon misses the shot right under the goal. Ball's locked out by the Lady Cougars. Walnut will have it under their goal. Ball is thrown in to Garner. Garner over to Weeks. Weeks inside the knocked away from Von Cannon, and she's be a timeout. 1:26 to go in the first quarter. 13-11. Lady Cougars on top. We'll hear some words from our sponsors on Channel 19. We'll be right back.
Eaton, Babin, Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton, Babin, Smith, CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton, Babin, Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business.
You were a little quiet, but I was hearing you, so you make sure to turn it up. And I'll tell you, if you're loud, you
individuals,
small
small
business,
business,
if you're loud, I'll tell you
nonprofits,
turn it
estates,
down.
and trust. They also can provide business valuation services.
That's fine.
Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan.
You ready, Jack?
It's the way we do business.
Foot brings the ball into the front court, starting of the 1 minute to go in the first quarter. She brings it to number 11. That's the other Foot girl. They're going to kick it out and shoot the 3. It's no good. Ball goes over the glass and out of bounds. It will be Walnut's basketball.
Yeah, just a little hard shot on that, Terry. That time is she gets a little bit more up on it. She goes over the back for a turnover for Blue Mountain.
Meeks over to Von Cannon. Von Cannon going to penetrate the baseline. Shoot and off the glass. No good. Ball is knocked around. Jump ball. That'll be Blue Mountain's basketball. They'll take it out on the baseline.
Good job by Walnut there, crowding the rebounder. You're told a lot of times that on defense that if you're a rebounder and they get a defensive rebound to crowd them, see if they'll turn around and just, rip it. You're able to rip it right out.
Foot from the baseline hits a 3. Boy. Nice 3 right there.
Yeah, Foot. We saw the other night, Terry lined it up from the outside, and, boy, she's doing a good job again tonight. Von Cannon shot it.
Von Cannon for 3.
2 back-to-back threes. Go in transition, Terry.
Foot brings it into the front court. Now she passes to her sister. She's looking out inside. She can't find nothing on the 2-3. Can't find Lipsy in there. Ball is knocked away by Von Cannon, but knocked out of bounds. Still be Blue Mountains basketball.
Good hustle there by Maddie Case. She knocks the ball out of bounds there for Walnut.
Foot brings it on to the top of the key. She's looking, can't find anybody. Now she passes it over to the wing, back over to her, and she penetrates and shoots, and she's going to draw the foul.
Rarely is the dribbling the right move against the 2-3, but sometimes when you see that top defender and that wing defender, when one drops to the corner, one goes up top, if you catch it on the wing, you've got to wide open lane the basket. That's exactly what Foot did there. Right decision all the way.
And then Weeks tries to get position.
She makes the first free throw.
She just didn't fall quite around, and I believe that's why the charge was not called there, Owen.
Yeah, you're exactly right, John.
Substitution coming in for Weeks is Allie Jackson for Walnut. She makes the second free throw, 18-14. 7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Garner picks it up and throws it to Jackson. Jackson over the bucket, and it's knocked away. Foot's going to shoot a half-court shot. It's no good. Your score at the end of the first quarter is 18-14. And we'll be back right here on Channel 19 Sports with more action.
We've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor.
Except a bigger Mahindra tractor.
Pound for pound, this one's still tougher. Tough.
We welcome you back on RCTV 19. Second quarter getting underway here from the Tippah County Women's Championship game, and a heck of a block by Kiana Foot on the inside.
White brings the ball up for Blue Mountain. Over the Foot, but she's too many steps. She drugged that back foot, and that's a travel. Nice block by Foot on the baseline there on Von Cannon.
Yeah, Kiana Foot. I mean, she comes from one side of the baseline. That's a heads-up defender, seeing every part of the court, not locking in on your defender, but playing great help defense, watching the ball as it goes around. When the penetration comes inside, she comes to the backside help. And there she is again. Got caught jumping her joy a little bit, and hopefully she's all right. Landed a little bit on her arm.
Yeah, she
undercuts her that time. Does Von Cannon drawing a little bit better position that time? Does Von Cannon draws the foul?
Ball's thrown in by Walnut into Cisco. Cisco throws it to Von Cannon. Von Cannon's going to shoot. No good. Cisco and Foot's rattling for it. Now the ball's knocked away. Von Cannon. No, that's Garner. I'm sorry. Got the foul there on a long pass, trying to intercept it. Blue Mountain will have a basketball at half court. Foot brings it into the front court. She's looking in for White. White is in there on the post. She throws a skip pass to the other foot on the baseline. She tries to throw it to White. It's knocked away by Garner. Picked up by Cisco. Cisco loses the ball. But ball goes out of bounds back to the Lady Wildcats.
It's so tough to throw the ball inside against 2-3 zone. That's why it's important to reverse the basketball. And Blue Mountain never really did that before trying to feed the interior.
Blue Mountain saves the ball inbounds.
Great effort by Rory Foot. She did take a hard lick.
She took a hard lick right here in front of us, and we have time out. Time out. She took a tough lick right here. She tried to save the ball and hit the wall.
I mean, a heck of an effort by Rory Foot. I think it looks like she's all right, thank goodness. She took a hard hit against this concrete wall next to it, but man,
she saved it in.
What a heck of an effort by Rory Foot. And that's when you know you've got a championship caliber team. It's little things like that. It's not always scoring. It's not always defense. It's not always playmaking. It's when you're willing to put your body on the line to make a play for your team in a second quarter of a ball game.
Right. Ball comes in to Foot over. She's looking inside. Can't find Lipsy in there. Her and White are inside, battling inside, trying to get the ball. Foot drives to the wing. Now she throws a skip pass over to number 24. That's Foot. Foot backs it out and standing there holding it. Now she tries to make a pass to Foot on the baseline. She's going to shoot, and no good. Rebound in there by Jackson. Over to Meeks. Now to Garner. Garner puts it to Cisco. Cisco has it knocked away from her by Foot and out of bounds. And the ball will be still the Wildcats' ball.
Walnut's got to find a way to slow themselves down. Their best possessions have come off things like that, off scores, off inbounds, off stoppages. Hey, they got an open shot right there with Cisco, just didn't get it to fall. When they've tried to push it off the rebound, they've been a little bit sloppy, left the ball a little loose. It's led to a couple turnovers, so need to slow themselves down. Play their sort of game. Don't speed up the Blue Mountains' pace.
Right. Foot brings it into the front court over to Rakestraw. She's going to shoot a long three. It's good.
And I'm going to tell you, Rakestraw with a good shot there, and she puts it up over the Walnut defender and scores.
She started 3 for 3 from the floor, y'all. 8 points for Rakestraw.
Over to Meeks. Now Von Cannon cuts in the middle, and she gets knocked to the floor. That foul is on the floor, so it'll be ball out of bounds under the goal. That foul is on number 24. Number 24 for
I think
Walnut.
And Miss J, I think Miss Maddie Kay was hoping that foul was on the shot, not on the floor there.
You're always going to beg, please, let me go to the line. Let me do it. That's the attitude you like to see from a ball player.
Cisco penetrates, shoots, and there's a foul. That foul is on number.
I think that's going to go against 24, if I'm correct.
I believe you're right.
Yes, it is going to be 24. That's
that
going to be
Foot.
Yeah, Latriana Foot, and that was a foul that didn't really look like contact, but you see, she tried to slap that ball out as she came through the lane. Didn't necessarily give her the body, just reached in and didn't pay off for her.
And Cisco misses.
She's got to make those free throws there, Miss J. And to get this thing cut back to a slim lead here for the Lady Wildcats. Is Blue Mountain still in the lead, and there she converts it back in. I say that. So good shot
stolen by Von Cannon. She snuck in there and stole it and scores. It was 1-on-2 right there, and she just took it up and scored. Foot brings it into the front court. 5 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the halftime. Foot kind of standing there waiting to see if they're going to come out of there, but I believe they're going to stay inside. They're going to keep it inside in that zone. Rakestraw at the free throw line. No good. Rebound by Lipsy. Ball's knocked out to Foot. She puts it to Rakestraw. Rakestraw back to Foot. Into Lipsy, and she loses it. Ball's loose on the floor. Cisco dives on it. And her and Rakestraw has a jump ball, so it'll be Walnut Lady Wildcats ball.
I'll tell you, good effort by Walnut there to force a turnover. However, I will say, and this is one of the negatives I talked about of running a zone, they've got to find a way to block out a little bit better. Blue Mountain's got a few offensive rebounds at this point. They haven't been able to convert. That's why this game is still where it is. As a nice pass back door to Von Cannon. Couldn't convert on the inside.
Foot blocked that shot, and the ball goes out of bounds. I believe it's Walnut's basketball under their goal. Ball's thrown into Garner. Garner's looking inside, can't find anybody. There's Estes. She come in the ball game. Von Cannon's going to shoot a long three. It's good.
There's a reason Von Cannon had 37 points the other night, and it's because this girl is a gamer. She's constantly moving around the floor. When you watch, you think about like NBA, you think about Steph Curry, you see how he moves throughout the court. He never stops. That's what Von Cannon's doing on offense. She never stops moving until she finds an open spot on the floor.
Yeah, and she, we talk about her being signed to go to play at Delta State. That's one of the reasons why. She's that type of ball player that goes after it, doesn't care to lay her body on the line, and plays a good brand of defense and offense. And as we see tonight, shoots the three ball very well.
Just so active on the offensive end.
She picks up her second foul in there, and that'll be 16 fouls on Walnut. Von Cannon's out on Foot. Foot shoots off the glass, no good. Rebound by Garner. Garner brings it in to Meeks. Meeks brings it up the floor, and ball is knocked away by Foot. Foot picks it up and throws it back to the half-court Foot, and then she's going to bring it to Rakestraw. Rakestraw's going to shoot another three. It's no good. Cisco has the rebound. Jump ball.
And Miss Terry, we see Estes is number 22, shake to the game for Ripley, for Walnut. So that gives Walnut a little size there to match up on the size of Foot on the inside.
Foot's going to shoot one off the glass, no good. Estes gets the rebound. Garner bringing it up the floor now. She hits Von Cannon. Von Cannon shoots a three, no good. Rebound by Foot. Foot throws it out of bounds. I believe that ball went off of Meeks, and out of bounds, so it'll be Blue Mountains basketball. One of the starting Foot girls comes in. Rakestraw goes out. Foot brings it into the front court. 3 minutes, 32 seconds to go in halftime. White's going to shoot a long three that's no good. Foot gets a rebound. Shot is blocked by Estes, and they called a foul.
You're going to and a lot of people are going to think it was the and let me make sure I'm correct before I say this. I want to see who the foul is on.
I believe it's on Von Cannon, I believe.
22 went up high to contest it. Yeah, 22 went up to high to contest it. And I think most people are thinking, oh, she got ball. She did. Von Cannon came under and and hit the body. So it wasn't on the shot. It was on not allowing the shooter to land.
Right, and that gives Von Cannon 3 fouls with 2 whole periods of basketball that's played and half of this one. So
looks like they're
going to play very smartly.
They're going to let her play through it.
Garner brings it into the front court. She's looking, can't find anybody. Ball is loose. Von Cannon picks it up, shoots a three. That's good.
And that's why you let her play through it. I mean, she's got 5 made threes at this point in the ball game, and Von Cannon has simply, without a doubt, been the driving force of this Walnut offense.
Walnut takes the lead back. It's 23-22. Walnut in favor. Foot's going to shoot a long three. That's no good. Cisco gets the rebound, and there's a foul in there on Foot.
And there you see a good job there, Mr. Terry, of Haley Garner getting position and drawing that over the back foul. If she draws that, that's a wonderful job by Garner to get the turnover for Walnut there.
Garner into Von Cannon. Shoots no good. Ball is loose on the floor. Foot picks it up. She's going all the way wide. It's down there with her, but she shoots and misses. Estes gets the rebound.
Yeah, and I was worried about Von Cannon. Hopefully she's all right. She landed, and she was slow to get up, and I know Walnut is too. Everybody collectively on that sideline holding their breath. And she's saying she's fine. Hopefully that's the case. I think she's going to have to sit for a minute.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the first half, and Walnut is ahead 23-22. Von Cannon goes out. Garner brings the ball up the floor. Now over to Meeks. Meeks over to Estes. Estes over to Cisco. Cisco penetrates the baseline, shoots no good. Rebound by Foot. Foot brings it up the floor. Now over to White in the corner. She's going to shoot a three, partially blocked by Garner. And that ball is a jump ball. Be the Lady Wildcats basketball. Garner throws it in. She's bringing it up the floor. Now she looks in some Weeks. Weeks on the baseline. She throws it over to Cisco. Cisco thinks about a long three and backs out.
Y'all, Blue Mountain has moved to a 2-3 now that Von Cannon's out of the ballgame. They're going to dare Walnut to beat them outside.
Right. Estes over to Meeks, and she shoots and it's partially blocked. Weeks gets a rebound off of that and scores.
That's what I talked about earlier on Blue Mountain's end by Walnut. And now on Walnut's end, Blue Mountain not blocking out. They're not finding a way in that zone to find a body to block it out. It lets Weeks slip right through and get the putback.
I was going to say she gets position. And then we're talking about Foot.
Foot there, 3-point bucket.
It's going to tie this one up at 25. And, y'all, you wonder what you're going to do at this point in the ball game. But maybe
freshman Estes steps out on the baseline and just nailed a two-pointer.
That's exactly what it is. When Von Cannon is out of the ball game, and she's driven your offense at this point, you got to have somebody like that step up. And Estes with a big-time shot in the short corner.
Foot brings it onto the wing. Now over to White. White down in the baseline. Referees him away. Foot there, and she penetrates, kicks it out, and Foot is wide open on the wing. She shoots a three that's no good. Cisco comes up with a rebound, and she throws it up to Garner. Garner's going to shoot and miss the layup. And Estes hustles and gets a rebound off of that.
Big save by Estes.
Was. Meeks over to Cisco. She's going to shoot a three. That's no good. Ball is out of bounds on Blue Mountain.
Now,
Foot tried to pick that up.
I wanted to say it before Estes shot the quick shot. You're up to 40 seconds. If I'm Walnut, I'm thinking about holding this out until the very last shot. No reason to give Blue Mountain any chance to tie this ball game, especially with Von Cannon out of the game. Try to get yourself the final shot.
Estes throws it up, and it's no good. Rebound by Foot. Ball is knocked out of her hand by Cisco. Cisco and Foot girl tried to get it, but Foot girl knocks it out of bounds.
And Mr. Terry, that was a good defense there by Walnut as they press them out there and get the turnover.
That's right.
Got to get the ball in.
Gets the ball knocked out of her hand, but it's saved by Meeks and still knocked out of bounds by Blue Mountain.
And this is exactly what I said. Blue Mountain is swarming right now.
So
why not just try to get it up top, hold it out for just the 20 seconds, and then go take your final push with about 8 seconds left.
Garner brings it to Weeks. Over to Cisco. 23 seconds to go in the half. Cisco is going to shoot. No good. Rebound by Rakestraw. Rakestraw up to Foot. Foot's going to penetrate and shoot the layup, and it's good. And there's a foul.
Yeah, that time Walnut's defense just let Foot get too deep before they made a decision. You really would have hoped she would have stepped up, tried to take a charge, make her make a move to get around you, but that time she went in too deep. That's going to be the third foul, and all of a sudden, between Von Cannon and Weeks, Walnut's found themselves in a little bit of foul trouble for the half.
Yeah, and that's something that we didn't need. Walnut didn't need to get into his foul trouble. So, Coach Von Cannon pleaded her case with the referees, but that's definitely the case with Foot at the line shooting two.
And that's one. She made the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Garner brings it into the front court. 8 seconds to go. Maybe Walnut will take the last shot here. As Blue Mountain is up one.
They got to get one off
gets
quick.
The ball stolen, and the ball is stolen away, but the time runs out. Your halftime score, the Lady Cougars are Blue Mountain 28. The Walnut Lady Wildcats are 27. We'll be back when we hear these fine words from our sponsors on TV 19.
Tougher. Tough. Tougher.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Inflation and rising prices keeping you up at night? Ashley Furniture is hiring in Mississippi. We have immediate openings on our manufacturing and warehouse teams, and we want you. Ashley offers great benefits like competitive pay, a steady work schedule, on-the-job training, paid time off, plus medical, dental, vision, 401k, and more. Ready to take the first step into your new career? Apply today at ashley.com/apply now, or visit us at one of our facilities in Ecru, Ripley, Saltillo, or Verona.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance need.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
First American has been with me every step of the way. From opening my first Youngstars account to teaching me about budgeting and credit. And now with the app, I can even take my bank with me to college.
I personally love the P2P feature. It's perfect for sending money to friends and is helpful for my parents too. It just feels good that even in a new school and new town with new people, First American will always be there for me.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
The Tippah County Hospital says good luck to all our Tippah County teams this basketball season. The town of Blue Mountain wishes good luck to our local teams and athletes this basketball season. The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our local teams and athletes this basketball season. Farrell Ward Ford is your home for quality cars, trucks, and SUVs in Tippah County. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes during this basketball season.
Me Pueblo in Ripley says good luck and go team to all of our local basketball teams this season. Stop in and see them for all of your favorites, including their lunch buffet at 921 City Avenue South. Fiesta Grill in Ripley wishes best of luck to our Tippah County basketball teams this season. Give Fiesta Grill Mexican Restaurant a follow on Facebook to keep up with all of their specials and check out their Friday night buffet.
We welcome you back to the Tippah County Tournament Championship Night here at Ripley High School. Peyton Taylor, Mr. Terry, Mr. John on the call. Excited, and y'all, it's been an eventful first half, to say the least. 28-27 is where we sit.
It definitely has, and we're happy to see, Owen, that Von Kenneth's back on the floor. Looks like she got a little, I think I talked to some people, they bumped knees under there. Mm-hmm. And I think the late girl bumped her and then fell over on her, but I think she's going to be okay, going to be able to play in the second half.
Yeah, No, you're exactly right. And, when that happens, it is not a good feeling. But, I was having a conversation with my dad last night, and, we were talking about how you see athletes, in certain situations that you expect most people to just fall down, lie down in front of, whether injury, other stuff. They just seem to be wired different. They're always ready to play no matter what the circumstances. And that's what Von Cannon reminded me of. As soon as she got up, you could tell she could barely walk. She said, no, I'm fine. Let me stay in the game. They take her out. And at that point, she sits down for about 10 seconds, then gets back up and starts running laps down the side. It's almost as if she would so much rather be on the floor that she was not satisfied with having to sit down. She would rather be standing up than sitting down on the bench because she was that ready to get back in the game.
She's that leader that everybody looks to, players like Coach John Stroud, who we have in front of us. Those were those players that the team looked at to rally around. Without her in the game, that takes out that big three-ball presence. Fortunately, Ashley stepped up and made a couple big shots there. So without her in the game, they're really lacking some leadership there.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. You're right. But it's going to be a good second half. And don't forget, we've got a boys championship game coming up after this one. Pine Grove and Falkner. And it's going to be a big game. They're going to be both pumped, ready to play because there's kind of a rival here with these two coaches, Coach Walker and Coach Hopper, and it'll be a great ball game, and I look forward to it, Owen.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good one. This is a game that most people are expecting a Ripley Pine Grove showdown, to be quite honest, and then all of a sudden Falkner does to what a lot of people was unthinkable last night. They beat Ripley. And I'm sure everybody on the Falkner side believed it was possible, but I don't know how many outside of Falkner saw that matchup and said, oh, yeah, that's Falkner's to take. So So, yes, make sure you stay tuned with us. That one will be 10 to 15 minutes after this game concludes. But, of course, also we've still got this matchup, 16 minutes to decide here. And, y'all, I heard a stat in the hospitality room, the best place to get your halftime statistics from. This would be with if Blue Mountain can hold this lead they have at halftime, of course, 1 point, it will be the first time in 28 years that Blue Mountain has won the Tippah County tournament.
Oh, man, that's pretty good.
That is
pretty good stat there.
That is a school that is begging for a Tippah County tournament title, and these Blue Mountain Lady Cougars hoping they can deliver it as we begin our second half.
Foot brings it into Rakestraw. Rakestraw shoots the foot in. She scores a layup. Wide open on the baseline. And as Owen was talking about in that zone, you kind of get stale standing around, and they stood there and didn't see her on the backdoor cut.
Well, yeah, you're exactly right, Terry. And also, anytime that you get penetration in the zone and you get the ball in the middle of the floor, the whole zone just collapses.
Right.
And so that's the number one thing a zone's designed to do, keep the ball out of the paint. If you allow it to do that, your zone breaks apart, and it's an easy 2 points every time.
Walnut to bring a basketball in. Garner gets it into Von Cannon. Von Cannon at the top of the key. She's going to penetrate, back it up. She can't find anybody. She spins baseline, shoots off the glass, no good. There's a foul.
Yeah, and Von Cannon still limping a hair, but, man, she is playing through right now. A warrior for the Wildcats right now as she goes to the line to shoot two.
Von Cannon hits the first free throw. Second free throw coming up for Von Cannon. It's good. That makes the score 29-30 in favor of the Lady Cougars of Blue Mountain.
Walnut they started they're still in the 2-3, and that's probably the best thing for Von Cannon. She's hurting right now, but
yeah, she is.
It allows her to possibly have the best shot with her limited mobility right now on defense.
That's a foul on her, I believe. Yep, and that's her fourth foul.
Actually,
that's her fourth foul.
That is going to be on her fourth foul. So let's see. I think Walnut's going to let her play through it.
Ball is on the baseline. Rakestraw is throwing the ball in. Looking in. Now, ball is knocked away by Garner. Over to Garner. If she didn't throw it too far, Von Cannon tried to lead her 2 foot there on that pass, on the fast break.
The lower body it does so much in the game of basketball. And one of those is how much power you get behind a pass a lot of times, especially when you're throwing it cross court. So, hurting in your knee, the lower body, sometimes it can be a little tough to figure out how much you have on that pass. His foot knocks down another 3.
Foot hits a 3-pointer. Garner brings it into the front court. She's going to shoot a long three. It's good. She answered the three-point shot. Blue Mountain is up 1.
With Von Cannon hurting right now, like I said, even if she's on the floor, you got to find, even if she wasn't hurt, you got to find another option on offense. Garner stepping up big time, bring this game back within 1 yet again. Let's see if Walnut can continue to break through, match, and eventually break through.
Foot throws it over, almost carried the ball. She's going to shoot it on the baseline. That is no good. Ball is loose. Meeks gets a rebound, throws it over to Garner. Garner brings it up the floor. She's going to throw a long pass to Von Cannon. Von Cannon's going to shoot a long three. It's
you got to be kidding me. Von Cannon from about downtown Ripley. I'm going to say
that was 20 or 21 feet probably, every bit of it. Walnut goes up 2. Foot's going to shoot a 3 on the baseline. That's no good. Rebounding there by her sister to Foot. And she's going to kick it over to her. She's wide open for a layup. Scores. Weeks throws the ball in for Walnut. Into Garner. Garner brings it into the front court. Kicks it over to Von Cannon. Von Cannon throws a skip pass to Cisco. Cisco penetrates the lane back to Von Cannon. And she loses it a little bit. Now she's dribbling on the baseline. Back out. She's going to shoot a 3. It's good!
Y'all, Von Cannon, I want to let you know right now, is 7 for 8 from three-point territory. You talk about big players shining in the biggest moments. Exactly what Madeline Von Cannon has done tonight.
Foot scores on the little shot in the middle of the lane there. Garner brings it into the front court. She's going to shoot a 3 off the glass, no good. Ball is loose. Foot gets a rebound. Ball is still loose. Now Foot brings it out all the way up the floor. She's looking inside. Can't find anybody. Weeks contests a shot. Rebound by Weeks. And there's a jump ball.
Everybody's falling everywhere right now. Like we talked about, it's going to be a physical game. We knew it with Blue Mountain's play style, how fast and how that fast they want to play. You're going to see a lot of contact with stuff like that, and it has held true so far.
Meeks to throw it in against full court man-to-man. Meeks brings it on, give it back to Meeks, and she's bringing it up the floor. Now she throws it to Garner, almost throwed it away. She does throw it away to Foot. Foot all the way to the Foot in the lane, and she scores.
Great move by Rory Foot. And just as much as we credited Walnut, you got to credit Blue Mountain. When 3 possessions where it seemed like everything was falling for Walnut, Blue Mountain never got phased, and they're back on top.
Von Cannon on the baseline for 2.
Well, let's go right back the other way then. Walnut takes a 1-point lead yet again.
This is a good ball game. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Foot brings it into the front court. Foot all the way around, goes all the way to the baseline, turns, kicks it inside the Foot, and she scores and foul. No, the foul is on the floor. He called a foul on the floor. That foul is on number 5.
That is not going to leave the Cougar faithful happy. That was a bang call.
It was. It was. Ball is coming into Foot on the baseline. She's going to try to kick it out and kicks it out to the other Foot sister. She's looking inside, can't find anybody. Now she's dribbling on the wing over there, looking for something up top of the key. Down on the baseline. She's going to kick it to the free throw line to Foot, and she's going to shoot off the glass, no good. Ball is loose. She gets her rebound back to Foot again, and the ball is knocked away by Garner. Garner's going all the way to the length of the floor, but the ball is knocked out of her hands. Good hustle by Blue Mountain there to get back on defense.
Asia Foot went from one baseline to the other baseline. When she started back there and the ball was already at the other free throw line, she runs all the way back down the court and makes a play that saves 2 points. That could be one of the most critical plays this quarter.
Foot steals the ball away from Cisco, and she shoots no good. Von Cannon gets the rebound. She's bringing it up the floor. All the way to the goal. She kicks it to Meeks. Meeks going to shoot off the glass, no good. Rebound by Foot. Foot getting penetration there. Now she dribbles it up the floor. Looking for somebody. They throw it inside to Lipsy, but it's knocked out of her hands. Out
Great
of bounds.
hands by number 5, Jayla Meeks. I mean, that is, I mean, number 31 for Blue Mountain, which is Akila Lipsy. She is standing right there, wide open because of the way the zone got back. But Meeks able to get just a hand on it. It prevents an easy 2 points for the Cougars.
Watson comes in the ball game. Cisco checks out for Walnut. Foot looking inside. She's wide open. Lipsy is, and there scores. And there goes that zone again. You're looking on this one side, and the back side's wide open.
Great court vision by Latriana Foot there to get the assist to Lipsy.
Ball's thrown into Watson. She saves it to Meeks. Meeks over to Buncannon. Buncannon shoots, and there's a foul, and count the bucket.
Man, Madeline Von Cannon is battling right now. Adrenaline is an amazing thing. She went from a pretty bad limp to all of a sudden that it just seems like that leg isn't really affecting her that much more right now.
Right. She hit that shot. Makes it 43-41. Foot over in the middle of the lane, kicks it out to her sister Foot, and she shoots a three. That makes it 44-43. Garner brings it up against full court man. Over to Meeks. Meeks inside to Watson. Ball is loose on the floor, jump ball. That's going to be Blue Mountains basketball. Ball's brought up by a Foot. Foot looking inside, looking for Lipsy. Throws it over to Foot on the baseline. She's going to penetrate, shoot. Off the glass, no good. Garner brings it up the floor. Full court. She's going all the way and throws it out of bounds.
That's the time, I've said it again and again. Pace of play is such a big thing. When one team has so much of a stylistically different pace of play than the other, like Walnut and Blue Mountain do. Well, Blue Mountain wants to go fast. Walnut wants to go slow. But that time Gardner got sped up, and it ended up forcing a turnover.
Foot shoots a long three, no good. Gardner gets the rebound, throws it to Vonken at about half court. Over to Weeks. Weeks going to shoot a three that's off the glass, no good. Vonken gets the rebound and scores.
Great job by Von Cannon again. I mean, she never quits, never, stop. When the ball goes up, she's not getting back. She's going to crash the boards.
They're in a 1-2-2, I believe, maybe there. Oh, foul. Penetrate in the lane by Foot, and there's a foul in there. That foul is going to be on. I'm not sure. Number 14, and that's Weeks. That's her fourth foul. Fourth foul on her. So we count the bucket. Foot goes to the line to shoot one. Ball is loose. Garner has a rebound. She throws it way out of bounds on the other end.
Oh. Yeah, I'm starting to get really worried about Von Cannon. It looked like right there that she was running after the basketball. It looks like that hurt knee gave out on her a little bit.
I think it gave away. Yeah. Foot brings it into the front court. Now over to Foot on the baseline. She's looking back to her again. She's going to shoot a three. In and out, no good. Garner gets the rebound and brings it up the floor. Over to Watson. She's wide open for a three layup, and she's fouled. She will go to the line to shoot two.
That's what's important about knowing your lanes to run in transition. Right there, it's number 15 for Walnut, which is going to be Annalise Watson. She knows she's running the rim back from one end to the other. And while I said most of the time you're not going to get transition points against a team like Blue Mountain athletically, that sometimes it does open up, and that's exactly what she got there. She got a chance to go to the line now to shoot and tie it up now with the first miss.
She hits the second free throw. 31 seconds to go in the third quarter. 46-46. Great ball game for the Tippah County Championship. Foot brings it into the front court. She passes it, almost stolen by Watson on the baseline to Foot. Brings it back out. 14 seconds. They're looking for one shot probably. Foot on the baseline. She's going to penetrate and draw a foul. We're going to shoot 2 shots. That foul is on, I believe, number 22 maybe. That's Estes. First shot is no good. Substitution coming in for Von Cannon is Rutherford. Rutherford is coming in for her. Foot will have one more shot. 46-46. 47-46. 8 seconds to go in the third quarter. Garner over to Watson. Watson's going to bring it all the way up the floor. Now she's looking to somebody. The 1 second. Estes shoots a 3 that's no good. Your third quarter ends, the third quarter is 47-46 in favor of the Lady Cougars. We'll be back to hear a fine word from our sponsors on
Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.1ffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations. First Franklin Financial.
And we're back. 46-47. Blue Mountain Lady Cougars on top of the Lady Wildcats. Walnut to throw the ball in the start of the fourth quarter. Von Cannon over to Meeks. Meeks get to Von Cannon. Her shot is blocked on the three-pointer by Foot. Ball is saved out of bounds by Meeks, but it's, by Foot. And the ball will go back to Walnut. Good hustle there for the Blue Mountain Lady Cougars. Meeks throws the ball in to Garner. Garner at the top of the key. She brings it around a screen by Estes. Back to Estes. Ball is loose. Von Cannon picks it up. Back to Estes. Estes shoots a 3. It's good!
Estes has been the one who's really stepped up in this ball game, with Von Cannon being a little bit hurt, and that's 5 points for her now, and both buckets have been massive.
Foot shoots a 3 that's no good. And Meeks throws a long pass to Von Cannon. Von Cannon over to Estes. Now over to Cisco. Cisco shoots a 3 that's no good. Ball is loose on the floor. Jump ball. And it'll be Blue Mountains basketball. Blue Mountain brings the ball into the front court. They're looking to score on the inside. Foot is looking. Can't find anybody. She passes it over to the baseline. Back to her again back to the free throw line. Now she's going to penetrate and kick it out to the wing. Going to shoot a 2. That's good. Nice shot there by Foot. Garner brings it into the front court. She's going to shoot a long 3 from the top of the key. No good. Von Cannon gets the rebound. Penetrates the lane. Kicks it over to Estes. Estes going to shoot a 3. It's good!
There's the freshman stepping up again.
I don't believe she knows she's a freshman, though.
I don't believe she does, the way she's playing right now.
Foot brings it down the baseline. Back on the other baseline to Foot. She's going to shoot. Ball is partially blocked by Estes. Ball is loose. And give it to the Lady Wildcats. Rakestraw coming into ball game. Garner brings it into the front court. Over to Cisco. Cisco over to Von Cannon. Now back to Cisco. Ball's knocked out of her hand. Foot brings it up the front court. She's looking, can't find anybody. Now she passes Foot on the wing. Wing shoots a long three that's no good. Cisco on the rebound for Walnut. Bringing it up the floor. All the way, knocked it loose. Breakstraw has the ball. And the ball is tied up by Cisco.
Yeah, they gave the jump ball to Cisco. I'm going to be honest with you, Terry. That one was close. You know, she came from the side, and when you come from the side, a lot of times you're going to see a foul there, but Cisco got the benefit of the doubt there.
Breakstraw bringing it, steals the ball and brings it up the floor. Past the Foot and scores 2 points. 51-52. Walnut Wildcats in the lead by 1 point over Blue Mountain Lady Cougars. Estes going to shoot another three.
Estes has come alive in this fourth quarter. 3 3-pointers.
Oh, me. And the Foot brings it into the front court. She's looking, can't find him. She's looking for the Foot on the baseline and then kicked out to Rakestraw. Rakestraw penetrates, pulls up and shoots. It's no good. Ball is loose on the floor. Blue Mountain tries to save it inbounds, but it's out of bounds.
I think we're going to have a timeout on the floor, Terry. It looks like a full timeout.
Full timeout by Walnut. We'll be back.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor.
Except a bigger Mahindra tractor.
Pound for pound, this one's still tougher. Tough. Tougher. Tough. Tougher.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Inflation and rising prices keeping you up at night? Ashley Furniture is hiring in Mississippi. We have immediate openings on our manufacturing and warehouse teams, and we want you. Ashley offers great benefits like competitive pay.
And we're back. Walnut is ahead 55-51. 4 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the ball game. Walnut will have a ball side court. Garner brings it into the front court. She's looking over to Estes. Estes going to shoot a two. It rolls around and falls in. Estes scored a 2-point bucket.
Estes has got 11 fourth-quarter points and has Walnut a 6-point lead. It's getting to the point where now you're going to say if you're Walnut, all right, let's start trying to milk some of this clock. Go home as champs.
Right. Ball is inside, knocked away. It'll still be white ball, that as the ref said. So it'll be the Lady Cougars basketball under their goal. White to throw the ball in for Blue Mountain. Over the Foot. She's going to shoot a three. That's good.
You talk about big-time responses. It can be so easy at this point to, start freaking out. But great shot by Foot, number 20, to put that one down. It's back to a one-possession game.
Cisco drives the baseline and scores. Foot brings it into the front court. She's looking, can't find anybody. She drives the baseline. They trap her. She kicks it back out to Foot for three. It's no good. Ball is loose, and Rakestraw comes up with it. Over to Foot. She's going to drive the baseline and shoot off the glass. No good. Garner has the rebound, and there's a foul in there. I believe that foul is on number 32. That's Rakestraw. That'll be 14 foul. Her second foul. Meeks to throw the ball in against full court pressure to Garner. Garner brings it up the floor over to Cisco. Cisco over to Von Cannon. Von Cannon thinking about the three, and then she backs out. Estes going to penetrate, kick it to Cisco. Cisco drives baseline all the way to the goal, misses shot.
Just got a little bit too deep. A great drive by Cisco. Just one dribble less, and she would have been in perfect position.
Right. Ball's thrown into White. She misses a shot. Ball is loose.
Foul's going to go against number 11 on Walnut.
Von Cannon was close there, and she thought she might have had that foul, Owen.
Yeah,
she was holding her hands back. She didn't want that fifth foul.
I can imagine Walnut doesn't want her to have it either.
Ball's knocked out of bounds. Foot has the ball on the side court here, right beside us. She throws it in. They're still looking at this 1-2-2 zone. And as Bunkin is on top of this zone, they're trying to stop those shooters. Foot over to the baseline on Foot. She's going to shoot a three-pointer that's no good, but Foot gets a rebound and sticks it in the goal.
We're going to go back to a one-score game.
Ball is thrown loose on Bunkin picks it up, tries to throw it around. It's still loose on the floor. Meeks has got it. Now it's loose.
Jump ball. This possession area.
Jump ball. And that'll be Blue Mountains basketball. As Blue Mountain brings it into the front court here. Brings it over to the wing. She's looking, can't find anybody. Now she's going to penetrate and kick it over to the wing, to Foot. Now back to the good shooting Foot, and she shoots it no good. Cisco has the rebound. She throws it to Von Cannon. Von Cannon penetrates the top of the key over to Meeks. Now over to Cisco. Cisco going to penetrate and kick it out to Von Cannon. Ball's knocked out of her hand. Ball is saved back in, but Meeks picks it up. Von Cannon drives the baseline and tries to throw it to Cisco, and she throws it out of bounds.
It's so hard to make that pass when they jump to throw it and put just the right amount of touch on it when you're throwing it in a short space like that over the top. We're still sitting at a 59-56 ball game.
Very good ball game. 2 minutes to go.
It's Foot. Arari Foot with it up top. Going to swing to the right side to Beja Foot. Gets back to Arari and now swing right back into the corner. Kiana Foot with it. Beja swings to Arari. A three with Todd. Don't need it at this point, but Beja's going to try it. No good. Rebound. Still out for decision. Brought in by Walnut. Now Cisco going to throw up quickly. Layup inside. No good. Rebounded by Estes. Put back in and good. 61-56. Walnut leads by 5. Minute 33 remaining. Kick to the right side. Time running out for the Cougars. Given back to Kiana Foot. Swing back into the corner. Rari with it. Gives back to Kiana. She'll try a three. That one no good. Need a rebound. Got it. And now a scramble for the basketball. And backcourt violation on Kiana Foot. She touched it before she went backcourt. And now Lipsy's going to check back in for Blue Mountain. And I think we might have a timeout. Yes, we do. So a timeout with a minute 16 remaining in the ball game. 61-56. Blue Mountain leads. We'll bring you back, or excuse me, Walnut leads. We'll bring you back in 30 seconds.
On-the-job training, paid time off, plus medical, dental, vision, 401k, and more. Ready to take the first step into your new career? Apply today at ashley.com/apply now, or visit us at one of our facilities in Ecru, Ripley, Saltillo, or Verona.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all.
We welcome you back on RCTV 19, 61-56, 1:16 remaining in the ball game. Walnut trying to secure this victory. Blue Mountain looking for their first women's Tippah County tournament title in 28 years. Inbound, back to Von Cannon now. Von Cannon comes around a screen, guarded by Foot. Looks content to dribble this one around for as long as she needs to. Now near the half-court line, she's got to be careful with it. Multiple Blue Mountain defenders come out on her. Double team near the corner. Giving up, and the ball is loose. Picked up by Blue Mountain. Drive in, layup, good. Beja Foot makes it a one-score game. It's stolen by Blue Mountain. And a timeout going to be called by Blue Mountain, and the Lady Cougars all of a sudden swing the momentum back in their favor. 61-58, 43 seconds left. We're going to keep it here. You can't leave in a game like this. And Miss Terry, if you're Blue Mountain here, 43 seconds, You've got 3 timeouts. Plenty of timeouts. You don't have to go for the 3. Are you going for the 3 to tie, or are you looking for a 2, something inside, and then fouling?
Right. Yeah, you need to go with the 2 and try to get it inside to see if you can score, and then pick up on that press like they did right there. Cisco just didn't meet the pass, and Foot stepped right in front of it and got that pass.
We'll see exactly what Blue Mountain decides to do. You're going to need to watch if you're Walnut. You're looking for Kiana Foot. She has been stellar in this ball game, shooting the outside shot. She's been the driving force for Blue Mountain, her and Arari Foot from the outside. So if they do go to the 3, I would look for Kiana Foot to be the one shooting.
Oh,
however,
yeah.
Also, I would expect Lipsy to get a touch inside before maybe you kick it out for a 3.
Right.
Plenty of options here for Blue Mountain. You've got 43 seconds.
Yeah, they got 3 girls that can shoot the 3. Ball will be on side court.
Inbounded by LaTriana Foot. She'll give to Arari. Walnut still in the 2-3. Giving back. Arari, pump fakes, drive. 15-footer, good! Arari Foot knocks it down, and it's a 1-point ball game. 30 seconds remaining, and a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Walnut. And all of a sudden, the Blue Mountain crowd is in this one.
Yeah.
Inbound off the foot of Walnut, and it's Blue Mountain basketball. And another timeout's going to be called by Blue Mountain. We'll keep it here again. And now, you know, Miss Terry, happens exactly like we just said. You play the 2-point game. You get the nice shot by Arari Foot 15 feet inside. Now you got to steal, basketball back. You didn't have to foul, and any shot is open. Now you don't need a 3 because you missed the 3 on the last possession. Anything is open on the court.
That's right. Yeah, they can even go inside to Rakestraw or White and still score inside and be ahead. Great defense by Blue Mountain, I would say that.
Absolutely. They knew exactly where they were supposed to be, denying Von Cannon at every point, forcing somebody else of Walnut to control the basketball. Haven't been able to do it so far. 28 seconds.
Been a great ball game.
And we're going to see a substitution, I believe.
Weeks is coming in the ball game for Cisco.
It is going to be Weeks coming in the ball game. A little bit of height, a little bit longer defensively. Foot, Kiana will give in to Arari. And now an immediate timeout. I guess they wanted it on the sideline. That's what I could imagine maybe.
Maybe. It may be. Yeah. It may be.
So we'll see what the timeout is. Let's tell you what. Let's take another 30 seconds. We'll be right back here. 61-60, Walnut leads.
We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance need.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says.
We welcome you back. 26 seconds remain in this ball game. 61-60, Walnut leads. Blue Mountain with the basketball, gives in. Kiana, now to Arari. Drive in, floater, no good. Put back, also blocked. Scramble for the basketball. Walnut basketball. And Von Cannon is hurt. She just took a dive and for the basketball. Man, an all-time effort here by Madeline Von Cannon. She was hurt in the second quarter and decided to stick it out. She wanted to play so badly. And I think now she's even still trying to jog to show, look, I'm all right, I can play. I mean, Madeline Von Cannon, if Walnut can complete this, Von Cannon's turning in one of the most, what I would have to imagine, I'm new to the Tippah County area, all-time great Tippah County championship game performances.
It could be. It could very well be. And if they can just hang on, and I'm sure Blue Mountain's not going to want to foul. Not early, at least in 10 seconds or so. You've still got time to make a turnover there and get the ball back.
Because at worst case scenario, you foul and they make both, and it's still a 3-point game.
Right.
So you have time. You don't have to immediately go for a foul. We'll see how much time's left on the clock. But you really, with not being able to advance the ball in high school basketball, timeout, you need about 7 seconds to get a good shot, to get it down the floor, get a good shot.
Right.
So we'll see. 18 seconds. So you've got about 10 seconds to try to get a steal. 10 seconds is exactly what you need for a backcourt violation. Right. So now they inbound to Von Cannon, and it's out of bounds off of a Rari foot. Von Cannon threw it off of her. 16 seconds left. Maybe look for Von Cannon to be a decoy. And basketball is...
It's a jump ball. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go.
It's a timeout for Walnut.
The referee over there said timeout for Walnut. Walnut had the basketball, and it's timeout for Walnut.
It was
bad close.
Von Cannon was sitting on the basketball, and that's they gave her the timeout. So Blue Mountain faithful not happy with that, but that is the call on the floor with about 14 seconds left. So now, if you're Blue Mountain, you're thinking, okay, if we don't get a steal off the inbound, let's go ahead and foul.
Right.
Give ourselves
yeah, you're
plenty of
going
time.
to have to.
You've ran about 6 seconds off trying to get the foul.
Right.
Might as well not leave anything up to the imagination.
Right.
So here we go. 14 seconds left. Walnut still has one timeout if needed. So does Blue Mountain.
Meeks to throw the ball in.
You got to get it in somehow, some way. Throw it up, and
she throws it out of bounds.
Estes could not reach it. They're going to say it was tipped, but hold it. We've got a lot of commotion going on. We got to see what the call on the floor is.
The referees are trying to controversially say that it was tipped.
Regardless, there's about 500 people in this place. 250 are going to be mad. 250 are going to be happy.
You're
we'll
exactly
see what
right.
the call is.
What call they make, somebody's not going to be happy.
I'm going to be honest. With the way that was, I'd be surprised if they called a tip. I figure it's going to be Blue Mountains basketball, but we'll see.
They're going to go to possession, I bet, because they had officials that did not. Officials with different calls. They're going to go to the possession
era.
They
are going to go to the possession era. That's exactly right.
So Blue Mountain will have the basketball. Full court. 14 seconds.
They're going to press full court on Blue Mountain, put some pressure on them. They want them to run some clock, too, because they're saying there was a tip. So the clock should have ran. 12.4 seconds. 61-60. Walnut leading Blue Mountain. Foot looks to inbound. Now gets to the corner. Arari has it. Down the sideline, and she is fouled.
What in the world?
Walnut still had one to give to the bonus, so no free throws being shot yet.
Blue Mountain now at half court. Oh, and it's going to go down to the wire.
Absolutely right.
Great ball game.
Here we go. Half court line is where the inbound will go. Kiana Foot throws it to the top to Arari. Drive in. Arari pulls it back out. Giving back. Arari drives in. Put up. Shot. No good. Walnut wins it. 61-60. Walnut pulls off the upset and knocks off the top seed Blue Mountain.
What a basketball game.
Madeline Von Cannon
basketball
completing one of the gutsiest efforts I've ever seen of a high school athlete. And Walnut has knocked off Blue Mountain to win the Tippah County Tournament Championship. We will take a quick break, and we will come back in just a moment with the trophy ceremony on RCTV 19.
First American has been with me every step of the way, from opening my first Youngstars account to teaching me about budgeting and credit. And now with the app, I can even take my bank with me to college.
And here it is, folks. The Tippah County Tournament Women's Championship trophy being presented to the Walnut Wildcats. What an unbelievable effort. Madeline Von Cannon finishes with there's so many tally marks on my page, I couldn't even begin to count them. I believe I've got 7 3-pointers down, 4 made free throws, so and then 5 made. So we're sitting at, I believe, a 35-point effort for Madeline Von Cannon off on a bum knee. Also can't forget Kaylee Estes, 11 points. 9 of them, or 13 points, 11 of them coming in the fourth quarter when Von Cannon could, quite frankly, barely walk up and down the court.
I agree with you, and I tell you, I'm going to say the play of the fourth quarter was Blue Mountains bringing the ball up the floor to half court. Walnut has a foul to give. Blue Mountain does not realize it, but Estes cuts her off by fouling her. She was going to the goal. There was nobody between her and the goal. Estes fouls her and kept her from going to the goal right there to possibly make a layup.
You're exactly right. Great court awareness by Estes to do that. That's good. So many plays you could contribute to.
Right.
And hats off to Blue Mountain. They played a heck of a ball game. Just came up one shot short. Got a look they liked, and just sometimes that's all it is. Sometimes necessarily you didn't do anything wrong. You just ran out of time, and I think that's about the case of this ball game. 2 great teams competing to the very end. But we will take another break, an extended break there, as Walnut wins the Tippah County Tournament in 2023, 61-60, your final score. We're back in just a few with Falkner and Pine Grove in men's action for the championship ball right here.
Love the P2P feature. It's perfect for sending money to friends, and it's helpful for my parents too. It just feels good that even in a new school and new town with new people, First American will always be there for me.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
The Tippah County Hospital says good luck to all our Tippah County teams this basketball season. The town of Blue Mountain wishes good luck to our local teams and athletes this basketball season. The city of Ripley, the mayor, and the board of aldermen wish good luck to our local teams and athletes this basketball season. Farrell Ward Ford is your home for quality cars, trucks, and SUVs in Tippah County. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes during this basketball season.
Me Pueblo in Ripley says good luck and go team to all of our local basketball teams this season. Stop in and see them for all of your favorites, including their lunch buffet at 921 City Avenue South. Fiesta Grill in Ripley wishes best of luck to our Tippah County basketball teams this season. Give Fiesta Grill Mexican Restaurant a follow on Facebook to keep up with all of their specials and check out their Friday night buffet.
Eaton, Babin, Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton, Babin, Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton, Babin, Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor.
Except a bigger Mahindra tractor.
Pound for pound, this one's still tougher. Tough. Tougher. Tough. Tougher.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Check 1, 2.
Inflation and rising prices keeping you up at night? Ashley Furniture is hiring in Mississippi. We have immediate openings on our manufacturing and warehouse teams, and we want you. Ashley offers great benefits like competitive pay, a steady work schedule, on-the-job training, paid time off, plus medical, dental, vision, 401k, and more. Ready to take the first step into your new career? Apply today at ashley.com/apply now, or visit us at one of our facilities in Ecru, Ripley, Saltillo, or Verona.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs.
I think let me know when we're going to do this and let him rest.
Give them a call today at 662
I think we're going to let him rest. We know and do this.
74 to discuss your options for your current insurance need.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
First American has been with me every step of the way. From opening my first Youngstars account to teaching me about budgeting and credit. And now with the app, I can even take my bank with me to college.
I personally love the P2P feature. It's perfect for sending money to friends and is helpful for my parents too. It just feels good that even in a new school and new town with new people, First American will always be there for me.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
The Tippah County Hospital says good luck to all our Tippah County teams this basketball season. The town of Blue Mountain wishes good luck to our local teams and athletes this basketball season. The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our local teams and athletes this basketball season. Farrell Ward Ford is your home for quality cars, trucks, and SUVs in Tippah County. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes during this basketball season.
Mi Pueblo in Ripley says good luck and go team to all of our local basketball teams this season. Stop in and see them for all of your favorites, including their lunch buffet at 921 City Avenue South. Fiesta Grill in Ripley wishes best of luck to our Tippah County basketball teams this season. Give Fiesta Grill Mexican Restaurant a follow on Facebook to keep up with all of their specials and check out their Friday night buffet.
Welcome back to the event center. We're about 30 seconds away from the start of this game. Owen Taylor, John Nolan here for the call of the boys action. And folks, if you miss that girls game, you miss one more heck of a ball game as Walnut, under the leadership of senior Maddie Kate Van Cannon, absolutely played one more heck of a ball game night. And we got her down for almost 35 points of the night. And what an effort Van Cannon played whatever. I mean, she played everything tonight.
Yeah, no, it was an amazing effort on a bum knee. And, me and John were talking about it at halftime. He said, I wonder what the all-time scoring record is for one Tippah County tournament. And I said, I don't know, but I figure it's probably hard to hit whatever it is without playing 3 games. Well, 2 games, 35 and 37, so 72 points. Van Cannon's going to be pretty dang close. I mean, a heck of an effort by her.
And we're going to start line up for Jameis Cox. We'll get Jameis Cox for Blue Mountain along with Keaton Bookerson. Number 20, Hayden Holcomb. And number 10, Ty Seawright. And number 2, Britton Fryer. So,
this is a Pine Grove team I was able to say earlier in the year completed an 11-point comeback against West Union and ended up winning a critical road game there in what was a heck of a ball game. And so I'm excited to see this team, to see what they're able to do.
And across the way, we're going to have Chris Nunley. Then we'll have Rod Rudez. And then number 4, Hunter Griffin. And number 24, Darren Binkley. And number 25, Elijah Mooney.
I mean, this is a Falkner team that I've not seen yet, but this was also a Falkner team that when I was playing, they were rebuilding. And I continually heard, hey, we've got a couple junior high groups coming up that Falkner feels really confident in. And now you see that process build off. They complete the upset the other night over Ripley. And I think, like Terry said, to his knowledge, this is the first time since 1993 for the men Tigers of Ripley were not in the Tippah County tournament championship game. And, John, I would be curious to wonder when the last time neither championship game featured Ripley was in this tournament.
I think, it's been a while back, but I'm going to tell you what, this ball game right here is going to be a great ball game. You've got the Hunter Griffin, who is lights out. I mean, he's and then you got I forget who it is now for Blue Mountain. If number 12, Keith Wilkerson, can light it up from the outside. That's going to be Darren Blake can control the ball for Ripley off the tip. And
can't forget Jameis Cox, one of the driving forces behind Pine Grove State Championship last season.
Of course, Pine Grove brings everybody back but rolling. So
you're exactly right.
So Binkley across top of the key. He sets it up to Mooney. Mooney looks over Griffin, looks back to Rod Rudez. Back to Binkley. Now they're going to set up in a man-to-man. It's Pine Grove. Darren Binkley shot up and no good. Rebound in there. Going to be. They call that out.
It's going to be out on Falkner Pine Grove basketball, and now Falkner looks like they're going to pick up some full court pressure. Not really sure. I'm kind of trying to figure out. Looks maybe like a 1-2-2 down the court, and we'll see what Falkner moves into defensively here. Looks like they're back in man-to-man, but a little bit of confusion is going to leave a wide-open man up top. No good. Rebounded by Wilkerson, and Wilkerson puts back in. Or excuse me.
That's Seawright.
That is Seawright. My correction.
Wilkerson with a shot. And so that was a good possession by Pine Grove there. Now Falkner comes back across timeline. They're going to give it Hunter Griffin. Griffin going to look at the corner. That's going to be down to Mooney. Mooney looks over to Binkley. Binkley going to bring it around top of the key. He's going to give it back to Elijah Mooney. Now back to Griffin. Let's see if Griffin decides to drive. He tries to kick it from the outside. He does kick it to Rod Rudez. Back to Chris Nunley. And Nunley played a good game last night as well. So now back to, let's see, Rod Rudez has it. He's going to kick it back to Elijah Mooney. Mooney was very good for a three-point land last night. Shot up for Elijah Mooney, and no good. Rebound in there by number 10, Seawright. Go ahead there.
Giving up Cox. And, this is a game that's completely different from the women's game we just saw where those teams were playing 2-3 and they were trying to slow down each other. These are two teams that feel very confident they can match up man-to-man with one another. So you're going to see that all the way down the court and back, I feel like. Kick up top and swing to the right side. Fryer looks, drives in, loses it, picked back up by Seawright. Seawright down the middle of the floor, Euro step inside, and he makes the basket, but he's actually, they're going to call a foul. Looked like originally with the long whistle they might call a travel, but it's going to be a foul.
So, and did they give him the points there?
Yes, they are. They're going to say one free throw, so that would mean that Seawright got the points as well. We'll see exactly. I mean, if we're shooting, they had to give him the points. And so there's the make, and we're still waiting for the scoreboard update, but it should be 5-0 right now.
Yeah, it should be 5-0. You're right there. And now as Falkner comes back across timeline, that's Hunter Griffin. I'll kick it over Chris Nunley. Now the scoreboard is right. Nunley look for cutting Elijah Mooney, but it cuts off. Good job there by number 20. Now Elijah Mooney going to bring it out to Hunter Griffin. Griffin going to travel with the basketball to Hunter Griffin.
Yeah, and that time it was Griffin. He the right idea, catch it on the cut, go to the basket. But I almost thought he could, maybe try to get it there in steps without dribbling it, and it just a little bit wonky there.
Got a little bit of a hurry. Would you say there, Nolan?
I think you're exactly right. And an offensive foul against Cox on that end.
And Hunter Griffin does a good job getting position there. And I'm going to tell you, Griffin's a basketball playing dude. And then, of course, Hunter just signed a baseball scholarship to go play at our alma mater over Northeast.
Multi-sport athlete.
Yep.
Going to give it to the right side. That's going to be
Mooney.
Mooney driving. And now looks, hands off to Binkley. Binkley gives back over to Griffin. Griffin's going to try a three, and that one no good. Rebounded by Mooney. Mooney tried to kick out and saved by Rudez, and back over to Nunley. Great effort by Rudez to save that basketball. Now a deep three, no good. That one from all the way back in Falkner. Rebounded by Holcomb, and now Holcomb tries to split a couple defenders and is going to pick up a foul against Nunley.
So they call the foul on for Chris Nunley there to be his first, team first. Oh, excuse me. Yes. Is it first or second first?
That'd be the second. It's going to be Seawright. Now giving inside to Cox. Cox, nice move underneath the basket, no good. Rebounded by Rudez.
Hunter Griffin, as he rolls across timeline, he's going to drive the floor, shot up and no good, and that's going to be a foul on the floor, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's going to be a foul call on the floor, and if I'm Falkner, I'm looking. It's kind of like I said for Walnut against Blue Mountain. Slow it down a little bit. I think right now they're rushing themselves on the offensive end. It's leading to some bad shots, bad possessions. Is right there. Nunley's going to take a shot. And you would just love to see a little bit more ball movement before you get to a shot like that.
Yeah, they just ball just does not fall friendly there at that time for Falkner. Shot up and no good. Chris Nunley with the rebound as he comes back across the sideline. He's going to be guarded there by Brent Fryer. Nunley going to take it and carry it back and forth over in the turnover for Chris Nunley.
Yeah, Falkner really has not been able to get some rhythm going offensively. That's going to be a turnover on Nunley, and they got to find some way to break the lid off that basket before Pine Grove can make this lead even bigger.
Well, this is what happened last night in the Ripley in the Ripley game. They just got down, and then next thing you know, they're back in the scoring tied, and then they're winning. Back to that's Fryer. He's going to drive baseline, shot up, and good.
What a finish off the spin move by Britton Fryer.
And Britton Fryer, just a freshman.
I'm going to assume that is the brother of Ellie Fryer.
Yes.
I would.
You're right.
Assuming that was correct. And Fryer showing off some of that patented Fryer athleticism. Nice spin move and finishing it off through contact inside. Got the free throw to fall as well.
And, of course, Ellie not being able to play this year with that knee injury. Shot up by Hunter Griffin. It's going to be a foul on the floor. That's going to be called on Cox. That will be his second, team third. So now number 4 I believe that's going to be number 4 going to substitute in for
Pine Grove getting some coaching on this end.
Yeah, Coach
He was not happy. Coach was not happy with the effort back down the floor. That's what he's saying. How's the ball beat you back to the end of the floor? Because his guy is up here on the top of the perimeter on offense. Ball goes down low inside and then has to be moved all the way back, and it beat him back down the floor. I think Coach is not happy with the effort shown on that play trying to get back on the transition defense.
And that's something, this is an every game, and if he doesn't beat it back, that's going to allow Falkner position. Pine Grove position, and that's going to be timeout taken by Coach Austin Hopper. Be a 30-second timeout. We're a quick word from our sponsors. Come back with more here on TV 19 Sports, your home for Tippah County basketball.
Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping.
Welcome back to the event center. John Owen Taylor, Pine Grove takes it out of possession now. And we're going to kick it over to Hayden Holcomb. Holcomb going to look break press. He kicks over to Britt Lindley. Shut up wildly. Shut up and no good. Now Falkner going to remain in possession.
Drive in. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Wilkerson.
No relation.
Drive in. Fryer. Layup good.
Now, we just got some clarification here, and we do want to give this out. Fryer is no relation to Ellie.
Huh.
So that's a surprise to us, but hey, so good information there by our station manager, Mr. John Ross Myers, who come over and tell us that. Thank you for the information over there, John Ross.
They say a broken clock is right twice a day, and I guess it wasn't 12 o'clock for me yet. I was wrong on that. I was wrong on that one. Drive inside. Layup is good. What a finish on the inside. Fryer on the last bucket, and then it was Colin Derrick on this one. Pine Grove has opened up a 10-point lead.
Yeah, Derrick does a good job of drawing position there, and Griffin goes in, tries to draw the offensive foul, and he does not. Chris Nunley, 3-ball up, and no good rebound in there by number 10, Seawright.
Giving back over, pass up. Seawright gives to Holcomb. Holcomb looks, kicks back. Derrick went out with it. He traveled. He took a step with that plant foot before putting the ball on the floor, so that's going to be a travel call.
And that's something that you just got a little bit of a hurry there, and that's something you got to do. You got to play real good, smart basketball in these championship games like this. 12-2, 2:09 remaining first period. Falkner with possession. Now that's going to be over to Rod Rudez. Rudez look for money as he cuts the basket. Going to be give it back out to Griffin. Griffin going to kick it over to Nunley. Nunley looks drive. He's going to drive baseline shot up, and no, he does kick it. Tries to kick it out. And there stands number 12 Wilkerson for Pine Grove. Hayden Holcomb going to bring across the timeline. He's going to dish to Colin Derrick. Derrick back out to number 10 Seawright shot up, and no good.
With Pine Grove, how they've been offensively so far, that's a shot you probably wish Wilkerson could get, wait a little bit longer. But when a guy like Wilkerson who shoots it as well as he does, sometimes you just gotta kind of bite your lip and be like, he guy's a shooter. He's gonna make some you don't expect to, and he's gonna miss some like that as well.
And if he's one of those shooters, if he gets hot, it can fall from anywhere on the floor.
Drive. Nunley is gonna pick up a foul against Pine Grove. It's going to go against Fryer, second personal.
That's going to be number 24 checking the game for Pine Grove. He got to Elijah Mooney. Mooney back to Darren Binkley. Darren making his way downtown. Shot up and no good. Rebound in there by Rod Rudez. Hunter Griffin shot up and no good. Back up to Griffin again. No good. Rebound in there. Finally given to Falkner on there. They're on goal. Falkner with several good opportunities there on shot on goal, but None of them fall. Chris Nunley from the elbow, shot up, and no good.
Foul called on the shot, though. Nunley wasn't allowed to land, and that's a big point of emphasis you've seen from officials the past couple of years, is allowing the shooter to land, and that time it was Cooper Pounders not allowing him to fall flat on the floor, so Nunley's going to go to the line and get 2 free ones.
Now, explain to us why that is, because that's for the safety of the players.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the safety of the player. You've seen with the increase of jump shooting the past few years in basketball, obviously, the guys, you get under a person's foot, it's an easy way to tear a knee up, tear an Achilles, things along that line, so you're not allowing a safe landing. So they've really tried to make sure that guys are giving adequate room for the shooter to land. You can contest, but you got to make sure you're not up under their feet.
Right, back down the post comes Pine Grove. Now they're kicking out to, that's going to be number 12. Wilker's going to drive, go kick it out to number 24. 24 shot up, no good. There's a rebound in there by Hayden. Wilkerson kicks out back to Hayden Holcomb. Holcomb shot up, no good. Rebound in there by number 25, Elijah Mooney. Now back to Chris Nunley comes the ball. Nunley going to take it back across the timeline. See what Coach Hopper and the Falkner Eagles draw up here. Let's see if they try to set up for one play or if they try to set up for.
They're not going for the 2 for 1, John. They're just going for the last shot.
Yeah, they're going to drive one shot.
No good. Put back Rudaz. No good as well.
And that's going to bring in the first period 12-3. When we turn here in the Event Center, Pine Grove leads over Falkner when we turn.
In the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor.
Except a bigger Mahindra tractor.
Pound for pound, this one's still tougher. Tough. Tougher. Tough. Tougher.
Welcome back to the visitor. We do apologize for cutting our commercial break. We are back to action now. 8 minutes go, second period, 12-3. Pine Grove ahead of Falkner. That's going to be Colin Derrick because he's going to take it across the timeline. Being guarded there by Chris Nunley. Nunley doing a good job giving Derrick a good solid defense there. No drawing a foul. And he's going to kick it over to number 12. I thought he was going to kick it to Wilkerson, but he just not kicking to Hayden Holcomb. Holcomb being guarded out there by Darren Binkley. Shot up by Hayden Holcomb, floated up. No good. Rebound in there for
Wilkinson.
Kick it out. C-Right going to kick it over to Wilkerson. Wilkerson being guarded out there by Mooney. Mooney going to drive.
Three away from Wilkerson, no good. Rebounded, and let's see. They're not going to get – I think they wanted a foul called against Pine Grove for not allowing Binkley to land in bounds, and so the official's going to let that one play out.
Well, that's almost like a football play there where he gets the sideline and the player gives him just a little nudge out of bounds.
That's all it takes sometimes. Shot up and missed, no good. And, John, if you're Falkner, you've got to be, you've got to find something working on this offensive end as Brinkley pulls up and can't get a shot to go on that end. But you're saying if you in that first quarter huddle, look, y'all, we had maybe the worst offensive quarter we could have had, and we're only down 9. Still plenty of time for Falkner. They got to find a way to. They still have not made a field goal in this ball game. It's been all free throws.
Well, and sometimes the Peach Belt can just treat you that way, and sometimes they're just lid on it. They can't be took off. When we were here a couple weeks ago watching Ripley play, and they couldn't buy a shot. So just the way the ball falls sometimes, but Pine Grove will look to see if they'll drive on it and get Hunter Griffin involved in the game more as they drive. Well, he looks to drive the lane. That's going to be Chris Nunley as he comes back across the timeline. And he's going to bring it, set up the offense. He's going to drive baseline, shot up by Chris Nunley, shot up, and good.
There's the lid off the basket. Inside feed, and Derek is blocked by Griffin. Now Nunley going to push it up quickly. Nunley drives in. Blocking foul going to be called, I think. No, they're going to call reach from behind, actually, on Holcomb.
So if he has not reached from behind you, you think they Nunley dropped that?
I think so. He was set in pretty good defensive position. Obviously, there's not the arc in high school basketball, so I think you're probably right. But
Rudez with a good shot there. Makeley got a hand on it, but it kicks it to the wrong person. Pine Grove comes back down the court. That's going to be number 4 going to draw a foul on Chris Nunley there as looks like with number 20. Number 20 going to check in the game for Rakestraw. Check in for Falkner. That's going to be number 20, Rakestraw. Now Griffin going to guard. I think he's going to be guard out there. Kind of that sagging man-to-man. Now that kicks out to C-Right. C-Right looks. Wilkerson with 3 ball. Shot up and no good, boy. So Pine Grove with many second chances here. And that's something
Falkner can't afford to give them second chances right now.
Yeah, they are just getting too many second chances is Falkner as Pine Grove right now.
And if you're Pine Grove, you can say, all right, we got to convert some of these. That's going to be a foul on C-Right. He reached around and trying to get the basketball.
Yeah, that was a good old-fashioned collar and elbow tie up there.
Reminds one of the days of Jerry Lawler and Mid-South Wrestling.
That's right. Goes over the back and tries to get him in the chokehold. At least he didn't hit him with a chair, you know.
It's going to be Aiden Quinn to the line to shoot 2 for Falkner. Or excuse me, 1+1.
Well, 1-1. Yeah, I think so. That foul puts Falkner at the line for the rest of this period, shooting 1-1. So look to see if Falkner can, man, just not that goal has not got Falkner's name on it tonight so far. Holcomb shot up and good for Hayden Holcomb.
Holcomb got that one to fall. That's the first 3 made by either squad so far. Back to a 10-point ball game.
That's going to be Darren Baker going to drive across to Elijah Mooney. Mooney going to give it to Rod Rudez. Rudez, see if he looks at Mooney. No, he's going to kick it off. Hunter Griffin going to drive based on a shot up for Griffin. And no good. The difference tonight was those shots were falling for Griffin last night. He has not had one of those fall yet tonight.
There's a foul from behind on Falkner. Not in the bonus yet, but 1 away from it. Both teams will shoot free throws on fouls the rest of the way in the first half. Derek will inbound to Holcomb. Kick back over to Derek. Derek going to look, swings up top to Wilkerson. Wilkerson will kick left and now looks, fires inside to Cox. Cox looks and now drives in, kicks out. 3 away. Wilkerson, no good. Rebounded offensively by Cox, and now Cox pulls up 8-footer. That one no good. Now Holcomb will draw a foul on the inside against Rudez coming up under him. So 1+1 at the line for Hayden Holcomb.
Now number 23 comes in the game. Falkner. Gavin Woolley going to check in the game. Of course, Gavin, you remember, play quarterback for Falkner. So good to see Gavin in there. Play time. Hey, don't go line. First one up and good.
First one good for Holcomb. And so a 12-point game if he makes this one. And he does.
Nice shots there by the big man from Falkner.
Timeout's going to be called by Falkner. 17-5. It has been all Pine Grove to this point so far. 4:07 remaining in the second quarter. We bring you back on RCTV.
Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Inflation and rising prices keeping you up at night? Ashley Furniture is hiring in Mississippi. We have immediate openings on our manufacturing and warehouse teams, and we want you. Ashley offers great benefits like competitive pay, a steady work schedule, on-the-job training, paid time off, plus medical, dental, vision, 401k, and more. Ready to take the first step into your new career? Apply today at ashley.com/apply now, or visit us at one of our facilities in Ecru, Ripley, Saltillo, or Verona.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs.
Welcome back to the event center. Falkner going to inbound the ball. That's going to be number 20. He's going to give it over to Rod Rudez. Rudez back to number 20. That's Quinn. Quinn going to drive. Looks. Gives to Rudez. Back to Mooney. Mooney looks. Got Darren Binkley back in the game. Binkley now going to take the game to take the ball. They're trying to set up a screen. Is
thought he was going back door. And
yeah, he sure did there.
The miscommunication is going to lead to a turnover. And now a drive inside. A foul going to be called. It's going to send Derek to the line to shoot 2. It's such a weird state in this game so far, John. It feels like, on one hand, it only feels like Pine Grove is just Falkner's just a couple of possessions back.
Right.
On the other hand, you think about it, and it's like, man, it kind of feels like Falkner's down 30 at this point.
Yeah.
It has been just one of those weird games where both teams can't really seem to find themselves in the early going.
Well, and the old lid on the peach bucket for Falkner has just been basically nailed shut. I mean, they've got some good attempts on the goal, but they're just not falling the way they need to be for Falkner right now.
Three is away, no good for Falkner, but off a long rebound, just falls right out of bounds. So, and last touch by Pine Grove. So Falkner has it back again.
It's going to be Quinn. He's going to give it to Darren Binkley. Binkley going to drive it around top of the key. Looks to drive. No. And let's see. That's going to be a foul on number 23. I believe. No, that is going to be a foul on Falkner. That'll be number 12. His first team, 8th. Now both teams in the bonus. They'll shoot 1-1 the rest of the way this period. First up and good. Nice shot there by number 23 for Falkner. Just a good rotation on the ball, and he converts that. Next up and good. Boy, 2 nice free throws there.
So, cuts it down to an 11-point ball game. And, I mean, Falkner has been playing well enough defense to keep them in this one. Again, we just keep talking about it because it's really been the story of the ball game. We'd have probably a one-possession ball game if Falkner just got to find a way to get that lid off the basket. And now a foul going to be called against Holcomb down the floor.
Right, and maybe those 2 free throws that just were made by Falkner takes that lid off the basket. You know, it's strange how that basket falls sometimes. Now you got Elijah Mooney at the line shooting 2, or shooting 1-1.
So
see if he can convert.
It'll be 2, the second on Holcomb, and the first one no good for Mooney. Rebounded by Pine Grove.
Keep Wilkerson, bring it up to the timeline.
Drive inside. Wilkerson will draw a blocking foul. It's going to be a shooting foul. Will be 2 at the line for Keaton Wilkerson.
Be on number 20 for Falkner.
Not scored this yet in the ball game.
Yeah, that's unusual for Wilkerson. Wilkerson by now has usually scored, so let's see if he can break his score streak on the night.
First one good. You know, we talk about the field goals, Falkner only having 1 to this point. But I'll tell you this, John, I just looked at it. Pine Grove only has 3. Or no, 4, correction. But still,
so,
both teams still looking to find a complete groove offensively.
Well, you're looking at one team shooting about maybe 30%, one team shooting about 15%. So.
Yeah, and we might be highballing it there at this point.
Darren Binkley shut up at no good, and again, let's see. Our ball is off of there. Let's see who possession error lies with. But it's going to be Falkner's ball out of bounds. So down the other court we couldn't see. So good call by the officials. Shot up and no good. Wow.
It's just one of those nights. I think as a coach, sometimes you just accept it. All right, we just got to find a way to work through it and, somehow pull it out. It might just be one of those nights where nothing's really falling our way.
Yeah, and, and Pine Grove all of a sudden has gone cold from the field. They got a little hot there, but now they've all of a sudden gone cold from the field. So, let's see what Pine Grove does to kick. Shot out to Keith Wilkerson. Wilkerson shot up.
There you go.
This is, I say, that Keith Wilkerson lights it up from three-point land.
Going to make it a 16-point ball game. Falkner got to find a way to get some scoring done. Mooney, nice move, turns around, and again, good shot. Just can't find a way to get it to fall in the basket, rolls around and out.
Well, it goes in and goes right back out, does a shot from Elijah Mooney. There's not much you can do about that. Right there.
No, I mean, you could obviously say, we got to place that better off the glass, but, that on a normal night, that's falling for Mooney, you feel like. So, again, just one of those nights as a coach, you got to find a way to work through it, and your guys got to as well.
Yep, and now back out to C right. Back over to Keith Wilkerson. Wilkerson going to look.
Wilkerson's about to fire that one, John.
Yep.
No good, but it's rebounded offensively by the Panthers. Kick out Derrick, going to drive left, now kicks right, and now a deep three and no good. Rebounded by Binkley. Binkley's going to draw a foul, and now that is double bonus, so he'll shoot 2.
Yep, and that's going to be on number 24.
That is Pounder's second.
Oh.
So 2 coming at the line for Binkley.
Yeah, Pounders gets 2 quick fouls. He comes in the game, so 23-7. See, Binkley can cut this lead in with 2 here. And 23-9. If he converts this one, 23-8 as we stand. And up
second one, no good. Still scrambling for the basketball, picked up by Falkner. They're going to give second chance. Need to make the most off of it. 3 away and good by Binkley.
Nice shot by Darren Binkley.
And all of a sudden, what feels like a game that Falkner had no momentum in, all of a sudden this place got pretty loud.
Yeah. And Coach Hopper was like, finally.
33 seconds left. Drive in, layup, good.
Nice move there by Hayden Holcomb. He cuts the lane. Shot up and good.
25-11. 20 seconds remaining. John, Falkner can take the last shot if they want it.
Yeah, I believe that. Let's see if they do hold for that last shot. Rodriguez is going to take it out top of the key. He's going to give it over 20 Quinn. Quinn's going to steady. They're going to do the Binkley. Binkley thought about it. He's going to drive around top of the key. Shot up and no good.
Saved by Wilkerson, and that's going to take us to half, John. 25-11. Pine Grove leading over Falkner at the end of 2 played. What a ball game we've had at this point. Let's go take it back to the studio here. A word from a couple of our sponsors. We'll come back in just a few to discuss team keys to the second half right here on RCTV tonight.
Financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.1ffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor.
Except a bigger Mahindra tractor.
Pound for pound, this one's still tougher. Tough. Tougher. Tough. Tougher.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Inflation and rising prices keeping you up at night? Ashley Furniture is hiring in Mississippi. We have immediate openings on our manufacturing and warehouse teams, and we want you. Ashley offers great benefits like competitive pay, a steady work schedule, on-the-job training, paid time off, plus medical, dental, vision, 401k, and more. Ready to take the first step into your new career? Apply today at ashley.com/apply now, or visit us at one of our facilities in Ecru, Ripley, Saltillo, or Verona.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance need.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Are catastrophic, what we consider a catastrophic accident. On a catastrophic injury, you're not going to be able to go back to work in a week. You're going to be out of work. You're going to be going to doctor's appointments. You're going to be trying to get back to normal. That's where we come into play. At Mama Justice, you don't just get a law firm, you get a family. We're going to make sure that we represent you and that you get exactly what the law says that you can get.
First American has been with me every step of the way. From opening my first Youngstars account to teaching me about budgeting and credit. And now with the app, I can even take my bank with me to college.
I personally love the P2P feature. It's perfect for sending money to friends and is helpful for my parents too. It just feels good that even in a new school and new town with new people, First American will always be there for me.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering.
The Tippah County Hospital says good luck to all our Tippah County teams this basketball season. The town of Blue Mountain wishes good luck to our local teams and athletes this basketball season. The City of Ripley, the Mayor, and the Board of Aldermen wish good luck to our local teams and athletes this basketball season. Farrell Ward Ford is your home for quality cars, trucks, and SUVs in Tippah County. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams and athletes during this basketball season.
Mi Pueblo in Ripley says good luck and go team to all of our local basketball teams this season. Stop in and see them for all of your favorites, including their lunch buffet at 921 City Avenue South. Fiesta Grill in Ripley wishes best of luck to our Tippah County basketball teams this season. Give Fiesta Grill Mexican Restaurant a follow on Facebook to keep up with all of their specials and check out their Friday night buffet.
We welcome you back on RCTV 19. 25-11 is your halftime score. Pine Grove Panthers leading over the Falkner Eagles in what's been kind of a, I guess for lack of a better word, a war of attrition. These two teams going back and forth, trying to figure out the best way to find themselves offensively. This has been two teams that have really made their money's worth at the free throw line in this first half. Not been able to get too many field goals to fall. Falkner only has 2 field goals so far in this point in the ball game. Pine Grove with a little bit more surge towards the end of the half. They sitting at 8 made field goals. So at one point only had 4 before the run at the end of the first half. So this game really feels like it lies right now, the momentum wise, in Pine Grove's hands. But plenty of time for Falkner to turn this one around. And John, I think it would become quite clear that your key to the second half, if you're a Falkner Eagle, is to find someone, anyone who can step up and knock down a couple big shots.
Well, that has been the problem so far for Falkner. Not that they have not made good shots or bad shots, they just haven't failed.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right.
It's not just like we were talking about at the break. Faulkner's not doing a bad job shooting the ball. The ball is just not falling Faulkner's way right now.
Yeah, it's seemed like there has been that proverbial lid on the basket, and Falkner, like you said, has gotten a lot of good shots, a lot of good looks. It's not like they're just throwing stuff up against tough defense. So hopefully, with a half-court shoot around, 10 minutes to rest, recalibrate,
rethink,
they can find themselves offensively.
Right.
Now, if you're Pine Grove, I think, you would obviously like more shots to fall as well, but also it's I would say missed opportunities. This is a game where, just to be quite frank with how Falkner shot the basketball, Pine Grove should be up about 20, 25 points. But they're only up 14, which is great for Falkner. But Pine Grove, I know that's one of the things their coach says in the locker room. Look, guys, they tried to give us that game in the first half, and we couldn't completely take control. So we'll see if Pine Grove can find a way, not only to keep up the way they have on defense, they can get Falkner and keep missing shots, but be a little bit better on the offensive end. They've had a lot of second chance opportunities they haven't converted on either.
Right.
So we'll see how Pine Grove does with those opportunities in the second half.
Yeah.
The chance is there for Pine Grove to take this one in the second half and run with it. But I can tell you right now, this Falkner team's not going to go down without a fight.
No. And you get a few shots to fall if you're Falkner, and this all of a sudden becomes a whole different game. You looked at the game last night where Ripley was way out ahead. I mean, they were up double digits almost. Now, they're of course up again double digits, but the lead, I think, was even worse than this. And Falkner just slowly started methodically working their way back in the game. And next thing you know, it's tied. And then Falkner takes the lead and does not give it back to Ripley.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, so you have got, if you're Falkner, you've got to find the way to channel what you did in the second half of last night's game. If you're Pine Grove, you've got to make sure that their shooting woes continue. And this time, maybe less by Falkner just having some rough luck at the rim and, you being solid defensively. Obviously, the offense is going to come for a team like Pine Grove. They're talented enough. So lock in on the defensive end, keep Falkner shooting this way, and you're not going to have any trouble running this lead the rest of the way. But you've got to lock in, and you got to start it quick because this is going to be a game that I'm telling you, Falkner, I know will not lay down and give to Pine Grove.
Oh, no.
So 1 minute remaining until we start back. We'll bring you back in 1 minute for the second half action of our nightcap right here on RCTV 19.
Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services. Call them at one of their 3 offices and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs.
We welcome you back. Second half momentarily will begin. Falkner starts with the basketball in the second half, 25-11. Inbound is to Hunter Griffin. Griffin has been held scoreless since 2 free throws.
Yeah, that's very unusual for Griffin. Griffin usually the leading scorer for the Falkner Eagles, so let's see if he can break that scoreless streak from the floor.
Mooney drives in, drop off to Griffin, kick out in the corner to Binkley. Owner of the 1-3 by Falkner in this ball game. Drive, Binkley looks, puts up, count the basket and the foul. Like we said, John, all it takes is one.
And that was a good play by Binkley. Custer out there, gives him the continuation and drives down the lane and shoots something good.
Foul called on Cox. He's got his third. He sat a majority of the first half due to foul trouble. He'll have to go sit down again for now.
Cox mad at himself or mad at the call one.
That one no good on the free throws, so rebounded by Pine Grove. It stays 25-13. Kick out in the corner.
That's Holcomb over to Wilkerson. Wilkerson back down to Holcomb. Holcomb looking in the
gives a top swing to the right side. Inside to Holcomb, kick out. Fryer, drive, kick. And there is Colin Derrick for three. Yes, he got it.
And that's something that if happens, Falkner gets hot. If Pine Grove gets hot from the 3-point line, this could be a long night for Falkner.
Drive inside. Griffin kicks it to Nunley.
Go ahead.
Nunley kicks back to Griffin. Now wing, Binkley. Looks, gives it top to Griffin. Drive in. Griffin lays good.
Yes, sir, there goes Hunter Griffin, and he breaks the score to streak from 4. And those points are going to now maybe start falling for Hunter Griffin.
28-15.
Yeah, if Griffin gets hot and starts scoring a good bit, this game will turn around real quickly for Falkner.
Wilkerson with it up top, guarded by Mooney. Drives right side. Now pushed into the paint and tipped out of bounds by the Eagles. Stays with the Panthers of Pine Grove.
Yeah, it looks like Pine Grove will inbound their own goal.
Holcomb quickly gets it in. Derrick, swing up. Wilkerson wants it. Now drives. 15-footer. Buckets.
Good job by Wilkerson there to get to the elbow of the free throw line. Shot up and good for Keaton Wilkerson. Back across the timeline. Now comes Falkner. That's going to be Hunter Griffin. Griffin, look and see what the Eagles can set up here. Let's see if Griffin can drive. 3-ball up for Hunter Griffin. Shot up and airballed it. And Hunter Griffin.
Yeah, Griffin just tried to pull that one, a little bit of confidence. Got his first bucket and said, all right, maybe I got it back. And can't let that one discourage him from shooting it throughout the rest of this ball game. They're going to need his scoring at some point. Holcomb drives, looks. Forced ball pickup by Rudas. Good defense. Now inside feed. Wilkerson drop pass off to C. Wright. Count the basket and the foul.
And Binkley not happy with the call there, but that's the team first of the period. Excuse me, that'll be on Mooney, not on Binkley. So
that is Mooney's second. C. Wright. Third free throw he shot tonight. Or excuse me, the second, and it is good.
Back across timeline, Chris Nunley going to control the action for Falkner this time. He's going to set the action as he sees Mooney in motion. Get to Hunter Griffin. Griffin going to drink the top of the key. He's going to come back and look down to Rodriguez. Back to Binkley. Binkley thought about 3-ball. He pulls it back down.
Drive in, pump fake. Binkley blocked from behind by Haycomb. Drive up, pass. C. Wright, layup good.
And this is something Falkner did not need to happen. Get Pine Grove out and running.
Giving up. Drive to the right side. Binkley swings left side. Mooney drive, layup, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touched by Falkner. So it'll be Pine Grove heading with it the other end.
Yeah,
35-15.
Rodriguez there, instead of going up and trying to control the ball, goes up, knocks it out of the player's hands, and that's why Pine Grove has it now. Pine Grove going to give, that's going to be Colin Derrick, going over to Fryer. Fryer going to bring across top of the drive. Step back, shot up, but see right and good.
And a timeout's going to be called by Falkner, and all of a sudden, Pine Grove's cheering a little bit over there, and why not? They're up 23. We bring you back in 1 minute for more on RCTV 19.
Consolidation loans and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.1ffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial.
Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor.
Except a bigger Mahindra tractor.
Pound for pound, this one's still tougher. Tough. Tougher. Tough.
Again, we do apologize for a commercial break there. Being interrupted, we do thank Mahindra and their great sponsors. Stowbird up now for Colin Derrick. Derrick shot up and good. As Snowbirds down and gets a nice layup, a quick, easy layup for Pine Grove that time.
Yeah, this is, like I said, Derek, just Snowbird, cherry pick is what we always call it. Regardless, he was waiting down there off the rebound, and Falkner just not able to get back to it, obviously.
Yeah, Rudez that time. They looked into Rudez. See if they're trying to work that inside game with Rudez. Rudez shot up a nice shot there by Rod Rudez.
Rudez with a nice look there, and, Falkner started out really well offensively, and then it slowed down for a couple minutes. They're going to see if they can get it back. As there's still plenty of time to make a comeback, but you got to make a push here pretty soon.
Yeah, Falkner's going to get out to get on the road and not keep Wilkers to shoot the ball like that, folks.
That's the one man, if you say, all right, we're going to let somebody from Pine Grove shoot a three, your coach is going to say, okay, but not Keaton Wilkerson. So, and that was the person that got it right there, and Wilkerson raises up, knocks down a big shot, and it's a 26-point ball game. Drive, stolen away. It's going to be Fryer on the break. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Wilkerson, put back up, no good again, and Rudez with the rebound.
Yeah, that time Rod Rudez gets position on Wilkerson, and he draws the rebound.
Foul called on the floor. It's going to be called against Pine Grove. It'll be their the second team foul.
I believe that's Wilkerson, 25.
That is a foul called on Colin Derrick, his first.
So they did give it to Derrick.
Giving Rudez for three. No good. That one's short. Rebounded by Nunley. Good effort. Kick back out. Here's a three. Good. Aiden Quinn. Nice shot from outside.
Yeah, for Quinn, that was a good big shot there. Now that breaks the
drive in. And, man, Fryer's speed quickly gets him down the court before Falkner can set back up on defense. Timeout called by Pine Grove. They may set up a press here for the kill shot out of the timeout. 45-20, Pine Grove leading big, 2:35 remaining in the third. We bring you back in 30 seconds on RCTV 19.
Tougher.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Inflation and rising prices keeping you up at night? Ashley Furniture is hiring in Mississippi. We have immediate openings on our manufacturing and warehouse teams, and we want you. Ashley offers great benefits like competitive pay, a steady work schedule, on-the-job training, paid time off.
We welcome you back. RCTV 19 driving side by Griffin, and a foul's going to be called on the floor. Foul will go against Wilkerson. And we will try it again.
We'll see what Falkner draws up on the inbound here. Play looks like they're going to get in. Darren Binkley. Binkley's going to give it over to number 2. Nunley. Nunley going to drive. Baseline shot up, floater up, and no good.
Rebound out to Fryer, out long, and now Fryer layup on the other end, quick and good.
And Fryer had Wilkerson trailing, but he used to take it himself. Shot up and good.
And I think we got a technical foul against Falkner.
What happened?
I believe Darren Binkley said some words to the official. He was, or maybe it was Chris Dunley, as he seems to be hard to control on the sideline. Regardless, somebody from Falkner said something to the official he did not quite like. So it's going to be a technical foul, and we're going to shoot 2 free throws, and he'll give Pine Grove the ball back as well.
And Coach Hopper is telling Nunley, we can't have that, son. Not with this big of a lead.
And Wilkerson can't get the first one to fall.
Yeah, that's something Wilkerson.
And Wilkerson couldn't get either to fall. You know, you hear ball don't lie, maybe what was said the official might have been true, but I doubt it there. But either way, it's still a big technical foul. Gives Pine Grove the possession back. Wilkerson pulls up for 12, no good. Rebounded by Binkley.
3 shots in a row that Wilkerson has not made it. Wilkerson goes a little cold now. Well, block out of bounds.
Blocked by Seawright out of bounds.
Falkner
looks to get it in and finally does. And a drive, put up a 3, no good. Rebounded by Pine Grove. Push up quickly. Seawright will drive, and a blocking foul going to be issued. And I think Seawright might be lucky that he was, because I don't think he really had a plan with the basketball. He was about to travel with it.
Yeah, he was, and it just luckily that the young man from Falkner gets his way there that time, because he probably was still running there with that basketball. Inbounded. Now comes out to Seawright. Seawright will give it to Fryer. Fryer. Top of the key.
Fryer drives in. Beautiful move. We've seen that spin move a couple times by Fryer. And, man, that athleticism has shown itself off. Another big bucket for the young point guard.
And then it goes up by Hunter Griffin. Shot up and no good.
Kick out. 3. Fryer, no good.
Griffin now quickly back across the sideline. Comes the ball. Shot up by Griffin and good.
Griffin got a nice shot to go there. Much needed. We'll see how they can use that to try to hopefully springboard this one back a little bit. 49-22. It has been all Pine Grove in this late third quarter.
Yeah, Pine Grove has definitely dominated this corner so far. 50 seconds remaining. 22-49. Pine Grove ahead. They shoot the ball out, give the ball out to Wilkerson. Wilkerson.
Shot Wilkerson good.
Nice shot there by Keaton Wilkerson.
Drive, kick, pump fake. Mooney with it. Gives up. Binkley pump fakes for a deep 3. Now steps through, floater, no good. It's just been one of those kinds of nights for Falkner. Just can't get even 2 feet away from the basket. Can't get anything to fall.
Right now, Falkner. See, Pine Grove going to slow it down. All right, no, good job by
Griffin. Knocked it out from behind against Wilkerson. It's a 29-point game. 9.9 remaining. Holcomb looks, gets it in to Derek on the wing. Derek steps, drives, spin, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Mooney, and it will be the end of third score, 51-22. It is all Pine Grove at this point, and only 8 minutes separates them and a Tippah County Tournament Championship. We bring you back in one minute for the final action on RCTV. Night.
Vision, 401k, and more. Ready to take the first step into your new career? Apply today at ashley.com/apply now, or visit us at one of our facilities in Ecru, Ripley, Saltillo, or Verona.
Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance need.
Welcome back to the Event Center. 51-22. Pine Grove ahead of Falkner. Pine Grove, fourth period of action. Let's see if Falkner can cut this lead. Falkner is quick, get hot on from the field and pretty quickly. Do you agree, Darryl?
Yeah, no. Pine Grove really in that third quarter found their stroke, and it is has them leading by 29 heading into this final quarter. We're only 6 points away from a running clock for this finale.
Again, when you say that running clock, it's just like in football. Team gets hit by 35, the clock will run.
Falkner obviously still battling, still trying to keep it out of that range, but Derek with a nice shot there off a nice assist.
And let's see if maybe Falkner does get up those 35 points, if Coach from Falkner, Coach from Blue Mountain, Pine Grove, just send in substitutes. When we do, we'll try to get those young men's names.
Kick out, Griffin, backdoor, Rudaz, nice layup, nice pass from Griffin.
(54, 53-24), Falkner again trailing.
Back to a 29-point game again. Kick out and nearly stolen away on the pass, but Fryer got it back. Kicks out, corner three. No good. Rebounded offensively by Seawright out to Derek. Derek drives in. Kick out, corner. Holcomb, three. No good. Rebounded again offensively. Fryer inside, blocking foul. Won't be on the shot. Will be on the floor, but even still. Tough sledding for Falkner on that possession. Rebound the basketball.
Looks like Miles Mitchell will be ready to come in for Falkner at the break. Be interested to see who he takes out. Be Mitchell's first time we've seen him play this year.
Actually, I think they will call it. Right now, they've got it set up like they're calling it on the shot, but I thought that was very early to call a very early foul call to call on the shot. But I guess they'll give them the continuation of heading into the shot. So Fryer will shoot two. And when I say continuation, what that means is if you have made the process of going to make your basketball move to shoot it, lay it up, whatever, that you get that continuation foul of if you go into a shot. So that's what they gave him, Fryer there. He has 2 free throws, makes the first, misses the second. 30-point ball game now, 54-24, 6:38 remaining. Mitchell swings right. Gives to Binkley. Binkley will drive baseline. Looks, turns around, steps through, and is fouled. Binkley will go to the line to shoot two.
They go to call that shooting foul, so Binkley now at the line going to shoot two.
Falkner fans not happy with the late entry of Pounders to the lane. Misses the first. And Seawright will check out for Pine Grove to an applause from the Panther faithful.
And we'll try to get number 21's name.
Don't actually have a 21 on my roster. That's a lovely moment of late basketball.
That's right.
Holcomb gets it across half court. Floater up and good.
Nice job by Hayden Holcomb. Let's see now. As far as starters in the game for Pine Grove, we still have Hayden Holcomb and Fryer.
Yes.
Brinkley shot up, and I shot up by Brinkley. Now looks like
Brinkley got the shot to fall in. Second half, he stepped it up a little bit for Pine Grove offensively, but obviously still has not really ended in the result they wanted. Off the glass, nice move by Fryer, avoiding the contact and for a charge and laying it up and in. 32-point ball game, 58-26, 5:43 remaining. Kick out, drive, Griffin, layup off the glass and good.
Nice shot there by Hunter Griffin. And those are the shots that have not fallen for Falkner, but that one did to that time. So looks like Falkner and Pine Grove will both send in some substitutions.
Fryer
at the next time out.
Will have it nearly stolen away. Now it's picked up by Holcomb. Holcomb's got numbers, and he might try to press the issue. Make some moves, try to get by Rudaz, and lose the basketball out of bounds. It'll be Falkner possession.
All right, so we got a whole substitute here.
We've got number 30, Hunter Huddleston, checking in for Pine Grove, and a couple of different ones for Falkner. I'll shout them out as I get them. Number 14, Geraldo Rudez.
That's going to be Rod's younger brother.
Number 23 is Gavin Woolley. And number 30 is not on my current roster, so we'll try to figure out that young man's name. But regardless, Falkner trying to get some experience now late in this game as this one ticks to an end result. And, man, it just Pine Grove's third-quarter surge, John, really is what led the way.
It was just when Pine Grove started that third quarter, it really just was a big-time difference for Falkner than the Eagles.
Rebound by Pounders.
And now you're looking at with the team of probably tomorrow well, I say tomorrow, but the team of tomorrow. Most people know what I'm talking about, the next generation of Pine Grove Panthers.
Fryer still in the game, tried to make a nice move to the bucket and couldn't get it to fall. They got the basketball back now. Swing left, pump fake, kick out. Huddleston is going to travel with it. We'll go back the other way.
And now Brent Fryer going to come out of the game.
And Fryer will check out too. An applause from the Panther faithful. I believe yes, he was the last starter standing. So
now they're all.
Now we're looking at the future of tomorrow for both teams.
Well, Fryer just a freshman, so that's a big time play for Brent Fryer.
The future of now and tomorrow.
That's right.
Pine Grove, nice block on the inside. It's Pounders with it now. Pounders with a deep three, and he got it.
Wow. From way downtown, Pounders.
Drive the right side, a shot put up, and a foul going to be called. Just going to send Aiden Quinn to the line to shoot 2. He tried to put one high up and drew a foul. The first free throw no good. And now Cooper Pounders will check out after the 3 to an applause from the Pine Grove faithful.
And that's going to be number 30, I believe. Was it 32?
35.
35.
And do not have him on my roster either. And we apologize. You in this day and age, you get your rosters online and you hope for the best.
That's right.
Foul going to go against the Panthers.
Good hustle that time by Miles Mitchell.
It's going to go against Wesley Seawright, number 22 for the Panthers.
That's going to be Ty's younger brother.
Kick right side. Now handoff up top. And so now you look at it, the rest of the way, John, and if you're Falkner, you look at them first. That obviously not the result you wanted. You come in expecting to put up a battle and try to win. And they did battle hard. They just could not ever find the consistent offense they needed.
And you look at how well they played last night, and then tonight they just go cold.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
You hate that for the Falkner Eagles, but man, the ball just did not fall when Falkner needed to the most.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Sometimes that happens. And that's what you're going to preach as a coach. Look, there's plenty of things we didn't do right, but also it's just one of those nights. So we're going to move on.
Oh, big nice block there by number 21, Pine Grove.
You're going to move on, and you're going to say, look, we wanted to win this, obviously. This is not Faulkner's end goal, is to win the Tippah County Tournament Championship.
Right.
So they're going to move on to their big goal, which is make a run in division.
And I'm going to tell you, folks, look out for the Eagles in division. I really think they will do very well in division this year. Of course, they're in that 1A division with a team that we have seen in football, but we have seen in basketball. That's the Biggersville Lions, who are so very talented across the way over there in Auckland County.
There's a lot of 1A teams that are really talented. Biggersville, HW Byers, West Union.
Yeah.
There are multiple teams in 1A that are extremely talented. Pine Grove being one of them. Pine Grove's 2A.
2A, yeah.
Correction. Pine Grove Correction is 2A.
So that puts them in division with Walnut and all those teams like that.
But even still, plenty of talent in 1A. And, as for Pine Grove, they win Tippah County, and they're going to say congrats. But this was not our end goal.
Right.
So they're going to get back, and they're going to look to defend their 2A state title. And, John, I think this is a team that's, if they get playing well at the right time, a team that's very capable of doing that.
Right. And, now that Fryer comes in there playing a true guard for Pine Grove, that is something Pine Grove had missed the first couple of games. We watched them. Is that true guard play now? They have Fryer in there playing guard, and now all of a sudden their offense opens up much wider.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And, this is this second half is going to be something, we talked about what Falkner will say after this game. What Pine Grove, I'm sure, will say after this game is, hey, that second half, that is the level of expectation we have for this team. So, let's find a way to replicate that for the second half of the season.
Yep. Nice shot up by
even into the second string, the basket's just not falling for Falkner tonight, and you hate it. It is that way. And the shots made on the inside by Pine Grove. I believe that was Seawright with the make there.
And Coach Down is being high-fiving his players in this ball game. Quickly winds to an end. 1:19 remaining, 63-28. Now that puts Falkner in the bonus. They'll shoot 1-1 now.
Miles Mitchell will shoot 1+1, and it is 63-28 now. It should have a 35-point difference, but I think with these young guys playing, they're going to say, all right, we're not going to run it. We'll let them get the extra time in. So still awaiting that final minute 16 to tick off as another foul's call on the floor. It's going to send another young man from Falkner up to the line to shoot, which is Gavin Woolley.
Of course. Woolley played quarterback for the Falkner Eagles, so good to see him in there playing.
It seems like we talked about a lot of multi-sport athletes, and you see that a lot at 1 and 2A. But
yes, you do.
A lot of excelling two-sport athletes in this. Not one guy that's this guy plays football, but it's real sports basketball. These are guys that go out and compete on both at high ends of the floor and on the gridiron.
Right.
Sometimes on the on the diamond. There's so many talented athletes in multiple sports in this area.
You got, of course, people you call the name of like the guy 23 has got the ball right now. Plays baseball, plays basketball, plays football. So,
never an off season for players.
Yeah,
like that.
Never an off season. And my son who's here with us tonight was talking the other day about what sport did he want to play. I said, well, play all of them. Because you're always improving.
Look, it's like there's been a lot of talk in the past few years over the multi-sport athlete, whether people should specialize in one sport, and it's like 90. Only, I believe it's only 1% of athletes across the country go and play at the college level. Only, like less than 0.5% of college athletes go and play at a professional level.
Right.
So play all those sports you can while you can, because whether you are a college athlete or not, that time winds down for you very quickly.
Right. He was telling me the other day. He said, "Dad, I want to be a Division I baseball player." I said, "Well, that starts now." These kids now, these young kids that are getting some play time, this starts now. It starts this process of, maturing to college level, maturing into the next level, and they're going to dribble this out, and that's going to be the ball game. Pine Grove wins big here, 63-28. Tell you what we'll do. We'll stay here real quickly. Owen, if you got some stats for us, leading scores, I believe it's going to be for Pine Grove, it's going to be Hayden Holt.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to look, and Britton Fryer finished off with a fantastic game. He had 12 points just off of 2-point field goals alone on the inside, and finished with 15 overall after free throws. Ty Seawright was big, rebounding the basketball, had about 7 or 8 rebounds, and had a three-pointer made. I believe he finished with 14 points. And it was Keaton Wilkerson who finished with, I believe, 11 points. Not the night you would typically expect from Wilkerson, but stepped up and big in the third quarter like everyone else, made some big shots there at the end. And overall, Colin Derrick also had a nice effort. He had 10 points. And so that is the way it ends for Pine Grove and how it stats up in the stat sheet as they dominate here in the second half and run away with this Tippah County Tournament Championship.
And this is back-to-back years for Pine Grove in the tournament championship, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right?
Yeah, I believe you're correct. And so now, like I said, you win the county tournament. You say that's great. But now we move on to our next goal. Now that this one's out of the way, go win the division, go compete at the highest level, and try to win back-to-back state titles.
Well, that's going to do it here for TV19 Sports. For John Ross, for my old buddy Owen, man, it's good to see you again. Look to hook up to you with you some more.
Absolutely.
Maybe as we go along, we wish you the best of luck. He does a wonderful job down in Union County calling some basketball for down in West Union and down in that area. So wish him the best of luck on his new career, and I know he's excited. Going to get married in November, man.
It is a big year for me.
It's a big year for Owen and a big year for TV19 Sports.
But I appreciate it as always, John. I enjoyed calling it with you. Linking back up after football, and always glad to be back in the Tippah County area.
Man, and so for all of us here, Mr. Ted Jones, thank you for filling in for us. For Mr. Cooper, who did the camera work for us for the tournament. Man, good night from TV 19 Sports. Good night. God bless. We return for next week. We'll start division play when we pick back up next week. On TV 19 Sports, your home, Tippah County basketball.